Oh, why hello, replay viewers. Let's see. Tunes on in. Good to see you, Deb. Good to see you, Chilla D, and Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you, Benjamin. Good to see you, Mario. Good to see you, Jack Volpe. Welcome. Good to see you, Miss Viking. Good to see you, Robert Hunt. Wepa! Jose Torres. Bienvenidos. TYC. Good to see you. Rosalind Brown. Hello. Mike. Good to see you. Girl in the Curl. Sarah Louise. Welcome. Josh, good to see you. Barbara C out there in Pennsylvania, good to see you. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good to see you, Fang. Wasn't it fun yesterday at the Freak Bar? Good to see you there, Fang. Good to see you, Dindin. Good to see you, Robojack. Good to see you, Sally. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Lower Manhattan. We are here at the South Street Seaport. Let's check out some of the trees. They're decorating trees down here in the South Street Seaport. Let's see what it looks like. But good to see everybody. Tuning on in from all around the world. Good to see you there, Brian Davis. Welcome. Doing great. Had a lovely lunch at the Squire Deli. Diner. At the Squire Diner. Had a lovely burger just now, so I'm all full of burger and Christmas Yule in spirits. Good to see you. Don't you love the South Street Seaport? Me too. Buy the book. Good to see you. Good to see you, F. Robinson. Good to see you there, Sarah. Welcome. As I freak out people waiting for the bus. Good to see everybody. Now, fun fact, we're here along Water Street. You know why it's called Water Street? It's because this is the coastline. This is the original coastline of Manhattan Island. Good to see you, Thelina. Fang, be careful. You gotta get up the 3 emojis, then the Nightbot will scold you. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Good to see you, Norman Blake. Good to see you, Norm. And here is our first tree. So this right here, just to let you know what this lighthouse is, this is a Titanic Memorial in honor of everyone who died in the Titanic. That's right, Mir C. A Titanic Memorial. You only used 2. That's not good. Good to see you, Nico. Welcome. This is a Titanic. Now, the Titanic Memorial used to be up on a building right across the street, well, right across the way here. And when that new building was built, they placed a Titanic Memorial down here. This used to be a functioning lighthouse. We have that ball that's on the pole. They used to lower that every day at 12 noon so that sailors knew what time it was. They used to synchronize their watches to local time. And here, at the end of Fulton Street, is our South Street Seaport tree. They're putting the decorations on it. They're putting the lights on it. We will be here on Thursday nights to see the tree get illuminated. For the 3rd year in a row, we're going to see this South Street Seaport tree get lit up. Oh, your mother was born in the year it sailed. Wow. Good to see you, Paula Boyd. Welcome. But yes, we will be here to see the tree lighting ceremony. And then after that, we're going to go to an ugly sweater party over on Pier 17. So thank you to the South Street Seaport social media team for inviting me for a 3rd year in a row out to this lovely event. So yeah, it'll be my 3rd year doing this. But here we are, South Street Seaport. We are at the end of Fulton Street. But let's make our way up to the stock exchange. What does my sweater look like? I will not be wearing a sweater, Josh. Will I video the Rockefeller Center tree being lit? Susan, there's going to be literally 5 other people live streaming that. So I will not be live streaming the Rockefeller Center tree getting lit. But what I will show you guys is the Rockefeller Center tree being shut off. That is our tradition on this channel, is we wander around, we see the windows of 5th Avenue, starting up at Bloomingdale's, and then we make our way south. And we basically, we get underneath the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, and then we watch it shut off. So that's what we're going to do. But there's going to be literally like 5 other people live streaming the tree turning on. And to be honest, I like the tree shutting off. It's much more exciting than the tree turning on because, one, I don't have to wait around for 5 hours to watch the tree get lit. And also, you know, the data connections are not always the best when you have all those people downtown all congregated in one spot. So we're going to see the tree turn off and get ready for it. But let's walk up a little bit of Fulton Street here. We're gonna walk up a little bit here, and then we'll hang the right here on Pearl Street. But yeah, there's gonna be literally 5 other people live streaming it, so no need for me to live stream it. We will be doing something very special though on Wednesday when they light the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. We'll be doing our own thing on Wednesday, so stay tuned. I don't want to give it away because no doubt somebody will copy me. So we're just gonna do our own thing on Wednesday, so stay tuned. Good to see you, Chibe. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So here we are at Pearl and Fulton Street, and here's a fun little fact right here at number 40 Fulton Street. Let me show you this cool plaque over here. If you're ever downtown, I highly recommend checking out this plaque. Here, where number 40 Fulton stands today, in 1882, this was one of the first electricity plants here in Lower Manhattan. Right here. This used to supply Lower Manhattan with electricity. Thomas Alva Edison had one of his first electrical systems, and it began operation on September 4th, 1882. Good to see you there, Ramona. Exactly, Diana Lee, exactly. There it is, right here at number 40 Fulton Street. They used to generate electricity here. But now we're going to go down. Mike Kim doing great. Now we're going to go down Pearl Street here. It is, by the way, it is very lightly snowing. I don't know if you guys could see that on the stream. I doubt you can. But it's very lightly snowing here in Lower Manhattan at the moment. So when people ask, when does it begin snowing? Now, I get to say. Now it begins to start snowing. But good to see you then, Frank. Yep, up at it again, Frank. I got to do this YouTube thing every day to keep y'all pleased. Well, good to see you, sunshine after the rain. Welcome. I got to do this YouTube thing every day to keep the audience pleased. I somehow lost 10 subscribers last night for doing the Freak Bar talk. So good to see you there. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow indeed, Brian. Son Terrell, good to see you. We're making our way down Pearl Street here. Then we'll do a little zigzag. We're going to make our way up to the Stock Exchange, and we're going to see how the tree is coming along at the Stock Exchange. Ralph Rosa, good to see you, Ralph. And good to see you, Darren. Welcome. Wandering these streets of Lower Manhattan. Yeah, Patrick is really good at scaring off people, yes. They got a little mini snow here, Diana. Very lightly snowing. It is cold out here. I do intend on riding the ferry today with you guys. We're going to ride the NYC ferry, and I'm contemplating I'm probably going to watch it outside. Yes, we're going to go see Fearless Girl, RoboJax. We're going to go see Fearless Girl. Good to see you, Charles. You're more than welcome for doing what I do. I love doing what I do. Now let me see if this Pearl Diner is open. I have heard reports that the Pearl Street Diner has closed. So let's see if it's still open. Good to see you, Wilbs. Driving out Northern Line. Next stop, Hampstead. Good to see you there, Brandon Tyler Vlogs. It's snowing in Queens. Nice. It's winter time. So that's what happens in the winter. It snows. Did I have a nice weekend? Of course, Hans and Sorrel. I had a lovely weekend. So let's see here if the Pearl Street Diner. This diner opened up in 1962. Mind the gap, please. Ooh, it's cold and windy. Let's see. Oh, they look open. Ooh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold. Are they open? I can't tell. There's a delivery bike out in front. Yeah, wintertime in Manhattan. Oh, they look open. All right, they're open. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm happy the Pearl Street Diner is open. Bloody hell, it's cold out here. And look, can you see the snow? It's very lightly snowing. Bloody hell, it's cold out here. Yeah, 1962, and they're still going, but unfortunately, they did sell the land underneath the diner, so they may close anytime. Get some hot chocolate. I just ate, so I'm good. I am wearing gloves. Yes, I am. That's how you know it's cold. If Dutch is not wearing gloves, it is not officially cold. Good to see you there. Chris MG, good to see you, Chris. What did I do this weekend? Lots of weekend things. Bloody hell, it's cold. Holy cow, good to see you, Kevin. Sunny in Queens. It's sunny or snowing in Queens. Good to see you there, cool boy. Welcome. Holy crap. This wind is no fun. This wind is no fun. This wind is absolutely no fun. And I can't wear a hat because my hat will blow up in the wind. So I just gotta grin and bear it. Oh, that's awesome, Dan. I made you laugh. Do I have my winter gear? Of course I have my winter gear on. I had to do a bicycle tour of the Brooklyn Bridge this morning, so yes, I do have my winter gear on. I have everything but my boots. I have everything. Whoa, look at now. Ooh, look at the fat flakes falling now. Whoa, look at this. We got some big old fat snowflakes falling now. Good to see you, Nana. Wow. Wow. We got some. I wish I had heated gloves. I do not. What's my preferred winter clothing setup? Well, I wear a thermal. I don't really wear long johns because I do keep moving. So, wow, look at these big fat flakes of snow. Wow. Oh my God, now this snow obviously is not going to stick. It is too warm to for the snow to stick. Let me wipe off the lens there. Good to see you, Kenya. Welcome. Let me wipe off the lens here. Holy crap. Whoa. Wow. And we're here in front of the gold depository here. This is the New York Federal Reserve Bank. There's more gold in this building than in Fort Knox. Fort Knox. Ha! It's for tourists. We're in the land of Die Hard with a Vengeance. In recent years, you had some recent heavy snowfall in New York. Yes, we did. Last year was a very rough winter. So who knows? We may get another rough winter this year, but there you go. We got snow. Isn't my head cold? I keep moving around, Diana Lee. I keep moving around. No, I don't have a hat on right now, so I just got to keep moving around. But my head's not cold. I mean, my hands get cold, my face gets cold, but, you know, everything else is all bundled up. Yeah, first snow. May it bring us more luck and happiness, yes. You heard they kept gold in the Twin Towers. They kept gold in number 7 World Trade Center. That was a money exchange. That was a number 7 World Trade Center across the street from the Twin Towers. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. Wait. I don't have a baklava on, no. I need heated gloves? No, I'm good. I don't need heated gloves. Regular gloves are just fine. But good to see you, Christine. 66 degrees and you bundled up. Yeah, if it was 66 degrees here in New York, I'll be in a t-shirt. All right. Wow, so we got a little bit of a snowburst there on the live stream. We're coming up to the doorway they use in the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance when they begin to rob the bank. Yeah, I am made for these conditions. That's true, Josh. I do live stream in blizzards, after all. So if you're just finding me, I love going out in blizzards. Susan Ingalls, good to see you. Yeah, we got some flurries. We got some flurries passing through at the moment. It was like sunny like 20 minutes ago. Happy Hanukkah. New York City Walking Show, I made it. Yes, I did. Good to see you, New York City Walking Show. But right here, these are the doors they use in the movie Die Hard with a Vengeance. When they rob the bank, these are the doors they use in the movie. You got over 2 inches this weekend. Nice. It's cold. It's cold. I'm going to keep moving, baby. But good to see you, Elise. New York City Walking Show. Yes, you are seeing tiny snowflakes. We did Just a moment ago, we had very fat flakes. Weather. That we could have 4 seasons in one day here in New York. So if you like weather, New York is the place for you. But good to see you, New York City Walking Show. Hope you're staying warm. We're just gonna peruse the streets here, Lower Manhattan here, until we make it over to Wall Street here. Let's see the Wall Street Christmas tree. See how well decorated it is. As more snow begins to fall. There you go. You guys wanted snow. The number one question on all the New York live streams as of late is, when is it going to snow? Well, starts now. Sacrifice, my love. Always, Deb, always. You're as cold as ice. Sacrifice. Anyway, it's cold. All right, let's head on down to the Wall Street tree here. Esteban Buenvenido. All right. Now, I hope when we're on the ferry, the sun comes out and it looks all pretty. Good to see you, Marty Lewis. Welcome. But I did have a lovely cheeseburger at the Squire Diner over on Beekman Street. So that was delicious. And is the Wall Street tree in a new spot this year? Oh no! If the Wall Street tree is in a new spot, that means I cannot do my photo trick. Let's see. Sunshine after rain, it was delicious. I am eagerly awaiting the reopening of Federal Hall here. I used to walk through Federal Hall all the time on the live stream. And ever since they closed during the pandemic, I have yet to walk through there. So I cannot wait until Federal Hall is reopened and I can show you the Bible that George Washington prayed on and swore his oath on to become our first president. Don't you love a good burger? Okay, good. The tree's in its normal spot. This year, we got a big old tree this year, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if the stairs are accessible, which I don't think yes, the stairs are not accessible, but there is a way. Yes, Federal Hall does look Roman. There is a way to go up onto Federal Hall here on the steps of Federal Hall, and you get a picture, what looks like George Washington placing the star on the tree. So you got it, Diana, you got it. Well, let's check out the tree here. You've been telling people about, hopefully with the 20,000 subscribers, and then the album will come out. But good to see you, Miss Cecilia. So here's Federal Hall. This is where George Washington in 1783 becomes our first president. And yeah, the Wall Street tree is pretty large. But what I like about the Wall Street tree is, one, you don't have to fight crowds to see it. And also it has ornaments on it. And yeah, scaffolding's ruining the shot. I cannot access the stairs at Federal Hall. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get that shot of George Washington putting the star on the tree. But check out my Instagram from a few years back. Every year I take that picture. But look at the beautiful tree here. I don't know how tall it is. I don't know where it's from. But here is the Wall Street tree in front of the stock exchange on this, I believe, the 2nd of December. They're going to be lighting this tree. So the same night they light the tree in South Street Seaport, they're going to be lighting this tree. And I will be up at the South Street Seaport. But then after the South Street Seaport tree lighting, I'm going to make my way down here to Wall Street. And we're going to say hello to this newly lit up tree. Looks like Fearless Girl is getting a lot of love today. That's a beautiful thing. Let's say hello to Fearless Girl. There she is. She's getting all the attention today. She is getting all the attention today. Hope she's having a great day. But anyway, there it is. Now, the thing I love about this tree is, as you see, we could get right underneath it. And also, I wish you had smell-o-vision. I could smell it. I could smell this tree. Let's get the money shot from the other side here. I might have to wipe my lens here for a second. Yeah. No, let me wipe the lens of the camera here. The snow is beginning to subside, thank goodness. As you see, the streets are wet. And we have a menorah, that's right. Happy second night of Hanukkah tonight. Well, let me wipe the lens of my camera here. Well, let's get a shot of that tree while I do that. There it is. Woo! But happy Hanukkah to all my Jewish viewers out there. There we go. Hey, don't you love the smell of pine? Me too. It's my favorite feature of Christmas, is the fact that we could smell pine trees everywhere. Spitting the dreidel, baby. But there she is. A beautiful tree. And I like to say this tree is a little bit more fun to take pictures of and to visit, because you're not fighting crowds in Rockefeller Center. And especially late at night, around like 9, 10 o'clock at night, it gets very desolate down here. So you could have the tree all to yourself, and you could really enjoy it and just really take it in and take in a New York City moment. Is Buffalo quite different from there? Mike Kim, we're not talking about Buffalo, but yes, it's pretty far north from here, a couple of 100 miles away. Where did they grow these trees? That's a great question, Josh. I do not know. Every year they pick up these trees from a different area around the tri-state area. This year's Rockefeller Center tree is from Maryland, the first time ever. It's come from the state of Maryland. So I don't know where this tree is from, but you know, good to see you, Kentucky Fried. So you celebrate all 3 winter holidays. Awesome. That's a smart move there, Kentucky Fried. I like the financial district too. But you could smell this tree here, which is really nice. You could smell it. But there it is. There is our Wall Street Stock Exchange tree, and they got big old REITs around here and all that. But come out here at night, and it's really cool. Let's make our way up the top of the block again and get one. Look, even have a Kwanzaa. They even have Kwanzaa candles here. So happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy Merry Christmas, and happy Festivus for all you other people. Now look, now Fearless Girl's all alone. She's just hanging on out. Stay warm, my friend. Stay warm. But anyway, as people creep up behind me. And yes, Kwanzaa is the 26th to the 1st. Gorgeous Christmas. Look at one last view here of the tree. We've got a tour guide here giving a tour. Doing the hard work. But one last view of our tree here at the Stock Exchange. And to think, this is the 98th annual tree lighting here at the Stock Exchange. Happy Monday there, Jaja. This is the 98th annual tree lighting here at the Stock Exchange. So kind of amazing. It's been a tradition as old as time itself almost. Good to see you there, everyone. Welcome. And I like these trees near the entrance to the Stock Exchange because they have all the companies that are represented at the Stock Exchange. Let's take a look at it. There you go. Well, look at all the different companies and their stock tickers. How cool is that? It's a 1% Christmas brought to you by Chase Pay. Hey, Santa's gifts are not free, so make sure to get some Chase Pay to pay off Santa Claus for all of your gifts. You always get Norwegian spruce, yes. And don't forget to support Toys for Tots. Yes, indeed. Toys for Tots. We'll be collecting new and unwrapped toys on that day, on the 1st of December. The tree lighting, and remember that the tree lighting here at the Stock Exchange, it's on the 2nd. So, hi Dutch, welcome. But we're not in Midtown. We're not in Midtown there, Annie Jean, or Ania Jean. We are in Lower Manhattan in front of the Stock Exchange. And festive indeed. Festivus for the rest of us. But gotta be careful of those pine needles, yes indeed. But there you go. There's our Wall Street tree. We're here in front of the Stock Exchange here in Lower Manhattan. We're not in Midtown. But let's make our way down Wall Street. And let's see when the next ferry will take me over to Brooklyn. Because I need to get to Bay Ridge today. Ooh, he's giving a tour in Spanish. Good to see you, Colleen. Yes, the old city. And this is how there used to be a wall here on Wall Street back in the Dutch era. And the wall wasn't meant to the wall was meant to serve two purposes. One, to keep in the slaves, and to keep out the Native Americans, the Lenape. We're good to see you, Terry. Minneapolis says hello. Hello, Minneapolis. Watched a film called Current War. And wow, Edison lights up Wall Street. Yeah. We actually just, at the beginning of the live stream, I actually showed where Thomas Edison's first ever electrical power generation station used to be. So when did the big Christmas sales start? Kim, I do not know because I am not a big consumer. Good to see you, Veronica. Welcome. Good. And we got Frank, Brooklyn Brewery for a break. Yes, maybe, Frank. I have some things to do today, but as we look straight down Wall Street, we see something new in Brooklyn. Let's zoom in on it. At the end of the street, you could see from the Stock Exchange, Brooklyn's tallest building. There is the Brooklyn Tower, rising just above 1 Clinton Street in the foreground, that white building. But the building under construction is the Brooklyn Tower, the tallest building in Brooklyn, at 1,099 feet tall. It's roughly the same height of the Chrysler Building. But there is Brooklyn's tallest building, the Brooklyn Tower. Good to see you, RJ, out there in Colorado. Everything's going great. We just had some snow showers a few moments ago. And now we're just going to wander down Wall Street and hopefully catch a ferry to go back to Brooklyn. Because I need to get to Bay Ridge and pick up some gloves. Well, some new gloves I ordered, some extra warm gloves. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Scotland. Showing love out there in Scotland. New York City showing some love. Back to Scotland. Good to see you. And here is 40 Wall Street. 40 Wall Street, the first building in human existence to be taller than 1,000 feet. And good to see you, Mighty Bull. We are not going to go see the bull today, because I'm going to head on over here to grab me the ferry. But yeah, Wills, I don't call it the Trump building. I call it 40 Wall Street or the Bank of Manhattan building. Got a lovely wreath here. That's nice. Oh, is this like real? Look at that. Wow, that's really nice. I got lights on it and everything. That's really cool. Good to see you there. Good afternoon, Deming. Welcome. And good to see you, Viking. Everything's doing great. Let's see if we can hop on this ferry here and get over to Brooklyn. So I got to make my way over to my apartment in Bay Ridge because I got some mail to pick up. All right, like that, Wills? Good to see you, Zoe, out there in Scotland. All my viewers from Scotland are tuning in. Good to see everyone in Scotland. Welcome. As I slowly make my way down Wall Street here. I think we have enough time. Are there only any old Edison machines on show? No. No, none of the Edison power generation machines are on display anywhere here in Lower Manhattan. Those were all moved away many years ago. As I pass in front of 55 Wall Street, Cipriani, a very expensive restaurant. Cipriani. And let's do the Mortal Kombat. I need to relive my 13-year-old self right now. I go to the Mortal Kombat intersection. Mortal Monday, September 13th, 1993. Right here, down the block, they filmed the commercial for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Monday. 8 months of my life were wound up watching the commercial that was filmed in this intersection right here. Good to see you, Amanda. Be careful with those emojis. You can get up to 3 emojis per comment. But right here, is where they filmed the Mortal Monday commercial. If you can imagine, there were children and teenagers and young adults gathering from all 3 intersections, right? All 3 streets right here. The children were running down here. The children were running right here. The children were running from Wall Street over here. And then you had a kid stand right here in the middle. And he screamed, Mortal Kombat! Mortal Monday. Oh my God, 8 months of my life completely consumed with getting Mortal Kombat on the home console. And it was filmed right here. Right here. Check it out. Mortal Monday here on YouTube. But yes, oh, you're so excited to go on the ferry, Paula? We're going on the ferry right now, baby. Let's do it. Good to see you, Sveta. Welcome out there in Armenia. That was my 13-year-old self freaking the hell out to get Mortal Kombat. And wow, it was 30 years ago. Wow, really was 30 years ago? George Harrison passed away? I thought that was more recent than that. Because I was at Strawberry Fields the day George Harrison passed away. No doubt there's lots of people at Strawberry Fields today in Central Park who are singing George Harrison songs. And let's take the ferry. Let's hit the ferry, okay? Wow, 6 Celsius. Turn on the heat. There we go. Dave Jeffries with the link. Thank you so much, Dave. And Samuel, good to see you, Samuel. Wall Street looks boring. Well, Samuel, hey, if it's boring, there's lots of other live streams you could watch. So please feel free to tune out if it's boring you. I love these people. It's boring. Samuel, do you live stream? You have to live stream. You're a very creative person. Oh. Yeah, 20 years ago today. That sounds about right, Lisa. It's cold outside, baby. It is cold outside. It's winter, so it should be cold. 1 degree in London. Turn on the heat, baby. Turn on the heat. Let's make our way down to Pier 11 Wall Street. We're going to hop on the ferry because, whoa, that's something new. They got a double-decker tour bus that's an outdoor dining establishment. Wow, that commercial is so good. Don't you love George Harrison? And Samuel Catillanos with a $4.49 super chat. Samuel, thank you so much for the $4.49. Charles doing, yeah, Cecilia doing great. Yeah, it's still t-shirt weather. Maybe for you, Wilbs. Maybe for you. Baby, it's cold outside. I gotta go away. Right, it's an Irish bus, Zoe. Wow, that's pretty cool. An Irish bus, an Irish bar. Aye. Greenfield Village, you believe. Nice, okay. You love that stream with the community sing Strawberry Fields. It's pretty neat there, Terry Day. Pretty neat. But thank you so much, Samuel, for the super chat. Let's hang on out over here. Make our way over here to, we're going to cross Water Street again here. This is the original coastline of Manhattan Island. Wow, that really happened in 2001. Wow. 20 years ago. Wow, that is wild. It's amazing how much time flies. Buenvenidos, Argentina. Great walk. Buenvenidos. Good to see you. Right? Exactly. Only on a Dutch Mile stream we could discuss Thomas Edison, Mortal Kombat, and George Harrison. And it all makes sense. Let's add one more random thing, Josh. Right here at the end of Wall Street used to be the Municipal slave market. So right here we used to buy and sell slaves, and established by the Common Council law on November 30th, 1711. Wow, look at that. So the anniversary is coming up. This slave market was in use until 1762. Slave owners wanted to hire out their enslaved workers, which included people of Native American ancestry, as day laborers also had to do so at this location. But no, where Verizon is, this would have been water, Annie Jean. The slave market would have been over here where this building is. So it would have been on the other side. So remember that Water Street here is the coastline. This is where the beach used to be. This is where boats used to dock. So the slave market was here, on this side here. Not here where Verizon is today. But right here was where the Municipal slave market used to be. See, in the background, this is Trinity Church right here. And then this is Wall Street. You're looking up Wall Street, then the original Trinity Church right there. There you go. Yes, we did, yes. Wall Street is basically worked off of the backs of slaves. So a documentary, yeah, pretty amazing how they found an old ship. They found a few old ships buried in the landfill here to create these buildings you see all around me. So especially when they built the original Twin Towers of the World Trade Center, they found this ship that dated back to the 1740s? Something crazy like that. The British era. Now we're going to cross over Front Street here as I pass through Manhattan Park. Manhattan Park, named after the old Lenape word for Manhattan. Manhattan. The Lenape word means land of many hills. Oh my God, it was awful. Josh, it was awful. Yeah, learned something new, yeah. My live streams are fun and educational. We try to have fun. But here's Manhattan Park. And this fountain over here, no longer in use. This fountain is now more of a planter, more than anything. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross the street here onto Pier 11 Wall Street. And we're going to pass, that's right, Coney Island Jim, good to see you. We're going to pass underneath the Purple Highway here, Purple Rain Way, the Prince Memorial Highway. If you ever wondered, why is it painted purple? It's in honor of Prince. Purple rain, purple rain. That cloud looks like the number 5. Really, Mary, that's awesome. Purple rain, purple rain. This is South Street, right here. Yes, the highway formerly known as the FDR. Alfred Clues, good to see you. I am having a fantastic day. I'm all warmed up now from walking around. I'm all warmed up. I am full of vim, vigor, and you'll. Awesome, Terry. All right, let's make our way over here to Pier 11 Wall Street. Hello there, Tapio, where it's 4 degrees Fahrenheit in Finland. Turn on the heat. Let me get $3 ready to get my ferry ticket. There you go. There you go, Kentucky Fried. Yeah. All right. Let me get some money together here. Just subscribe, Great Walk. Good to see a Great Walk. Fun stream while watching at work. Awesome. Yes, it's a $2.75 ferry. Let me just get my $3 here. And I don't know if I'm going to ride on the top or inside. Probably inside. It's cold. And good to see you, Myrna Bergen. Welcome on into the show. All right. Well, welcome, Great Walk. You know, if you're ever asking yourself, why is a Dutch Moz live stream a little bit different than all the other live streams? It's because I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been doing this for 6 years. So I do have some parameters I do with my live streams. I just don't tend to walk any random place. I do go for a few things like historical landmarks, visuals like this crazy cloud formation here. And of course, we always go for the laughs. It's always fun having a good laugh. But on the top, do it for us. You want me to freeze, David? All right. Yep, tour guide mode, Woven Metal. That's right. I am a licensed New York City tour guide. That is my job. All right, I see a Rockaway boat docked right now. We want a South Brooklyn boat right now. Let's see which slip the South Brooklyn boat runs. Slip C. Slip C I am going to. Okay, so let's do it. Let's first get my ticket, and then we are going to hop on the ferry. So here is our NYC ferry. We want English. We want a one-way ticket. One ticket. Let's pay. Let's insert some money. Moise, doing great. Let's get this money in there. That's $1. Oh, is it not going in? Do you not like my crisp dollar bills? Oh, come on. And that's $1. That's $2. Okay, one more dollar, baby. One more dollar. Oh, come on. Let's try it again. Yes! Well, I like a receipt. No. All right, we got our quarter. And then our ticket's gonna come out. There we go. And now we got our boat ticket. All right. Yay! Good to see On Without an H. Was that a Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing? I don't know what you're referring to. $2.75 is not too bad, no. All right, we have an Astoria boat, I think, docking right now. We need a Southern Brooklyn boat. Thank you, Pat Waters. Thanks for subscribing. Ex-New Yorker, gone 20 years, missing. Well, Pat, if you love New York City, you have found the right channel. I am a licensed New York City tour guide, and I'm a lifelong New Yorker. I live in Brooklyn, so we're going to Brooklyn right now. Once I grab my South Brooklyn boat to the 69th Street Pier, and let's see here, we have a Corlear's hook in 18 minutes. Okay, looks like we have a little bit of a wait here, but let's take a look at the views here. Good to see you there, Millie. Welcome, 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 welcome. You take the boat now. I gotta wait for my boat because there's many boats that stop here. So we're waiting for our Bay Ridge Brown South Brooklyn boat. And I'm not gonna go to Corlear's Hook. I'm gonna go to Bay Ridge. Bienvenidos, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos. We're going to Bay Ridge. And I wish I knew the schedule here. There's not a Coney Island ferry yet. They are making it right now. So how long does it take? Oh, our ferry ride will take about 50 minutes. Let's take a look at the view. We are going to technically explore New York Harbor, because we're going to be in a ferry. What's up, my guy? Cool live stream. Oh, F Google Plus. Luckily, Google Plus is long dead, but good to see you, F Google Plus. We're gonna make our way all the way down to that bridge off in the distance there. Hi, what's it like in Brooklyn? You live in Alabama, so you've never been to New York. Well, Andrea Locke, check out my channel, and we are always in Brooklyn. Yesterday, we watched the Coney Island polar bears swim. We're gonna go see some holiday lights in Dyker Heights in Brooklyn. And we're going to go all over, so get ready. Ferry ride, super rare New York walking video. Nobody does ferries. Everyone does ferries. Everybody does ferries. Let me wipe my nose and then put on my mask because this might be my boat here. But Brooklyn is really nice to say. And to be honest, Brooklyn is currently, I would like to say, the home of culture. New York City is a home of culture. Like, we're creating a lot of culture and music right now in Brooklyn. Good to see Gail, Cohen, Frank out there in Tucson, Arizona. Haven't seen a single video. Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'm always on the ferry. What's my favorite part of New York City? Coney Island. What's my least favorite part of New York City? Times Square. I avoid Times Square like the plague. Tom, you're not late. You're just in time to watch the ferry ride. You're just in time to watch the ferry. Okay. Okay, that's not my boat. We need slip C here. What does Brooklyn have to offer that Manhattan doesn't? David, lots of space. Lots of space. In Brooklyn, you could have a backyard. In Brooklyn, you could have a garage. In Brooklyn, you have a lovely park called Prospect Park, created by the same two guys who created Central Park. And, yeah. Don't get me started, Annie Jean. I don't go to Times Square. I go to Times Square maybe once a month. So I'm not going to Times Square every day. I think Times Square is the least authentic New York place you could go to. Well, good to see you, Marvin, out there in Las Vegas. Can I do a tour of Canarsie? Well, you know, Marvin, there's not too much anything historical out in Canarsie, and plus the neighborhood's kind of a boring neighborhood. So if I end up there, I will do a video, but I probably won't do a video up in Canarsie. I don't just walk random places. I tour places because I'm a tour guide. According to the schedule, the ferry comes at 2:07. All right, so we're going to hang out a little bit. Thanks for subscribing. Got a great vibe. Thank you so much. Route 440, good to see you. Exactly, Brooklyn. You got the ocean. You got the beach. I live across the street from the beach now in Coney Island. Prospect Park with Danny Kaye, your favorite film. That's a great film, Lisa. I forgot all about that. Yeah, all the tourists want to go to Brooklyn now. Well, look at that. Look at that view. Wow, we got the sun out now. It feels wonderful in the sun. And does the water ever freeze? Diana, sometimes it does, but it has to be very cold for that. Can I sing while juggling on the ferry? Open to suggestions? No. But I might sing, but not juggling. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome. Off in the distance, the beautiful Brooklyn Bridge. I just did a bicycle tour over the Brooklyn Bridge with a lovely mother and daughter team from the Netherlands, and we had so much fun. So shout out to the Netherlands. Got great views of Manhattan on Brooklyn, that's right. Ooh, I gotta wait 48 minutes. All right, we're gonna hang out for a hot minute here. We got 48 minutes until the next boat. I might just sit down here and just talk to you guys now. What's good in Times Square? Yeah, I don't know. Annie Jean, I really don't know. I don't know why people live stream there every day. I know people do. Good to see you, CB Birthday. What I have to say is this, and I'll sit down. Basically, we're gonna get serious here. We're gonna talk serious here for a moment. So, I know we could do a lot in 40 minutes. Used to live on Cropsey Avenue and Bay 17th. Nice, Billy. I pass that on my express bus every morning. So, here's the face behind the voice. So sorry if I freak you guys out. Hey guys. So you'll see me in 50 minutes. I'll see you later, David. So, anyway. Air quality today is lovely, lovely today. Fantastic air quality. So here's the deal, folks. I do these live streams for a couple of reasons. One, because I want to show you guys a different side of New York City. New York City is a lot more than just Midtown and Times Square. While it's really cool, especially during the holiday season, you know, to do Times Square every day is a little bit of overkill. Even once a week, it's a bit of overkill to do Times Square. There's a lot more to New York. So you used to live in Brownsville. Awesome. Good to see you, Brooklyn Milton. Good to see you. Hey, handsome. Thank you so much. My wife will say the same thing. But New York is a lot bigger than just Midtown and Times Square. And also, I want to be able to look back at my videos, scroll through my videos, and not see Times Square, Times Square, Times Square, Times Square, Times Square, Times Square. There's literally channels that you could see, you could scroll through their videos, and literally every video is Greenwich Village, Times Square, Midtown Manhattan, Times Square, Fifth Avenue, and Times Square. You know, and it is for tourists. And again, I get it that some people really like that stuff and it's exciting and all that. For me, it's not. I'd much rather take you guys to Governor's Island every day than to go to Times Square. I'd much rather be here in Lower Manhattan than in Times Square. I'd much rather show you Coney Island or Prospect Park than Times Square. So there you go. And to all my fellow New York City streamers out there, there is more to New York than just Times Square. And there's more to live streaming than just simply walking. Learn a fact or two, have some fun, have a bit of conversation. Yeah, for me as a tour guide, doing these live streams keeps my brain fresh. And yeah, so let's read some comments here. Good to see you, Matt, out there in Lancashire. Good to see you. I used to live on Stone Avenue, now called Mother Gadsden. That's right. Good to see you, Milton. Welcome. Yes, you want to explore New York City, not just one place. Exactly, yes. Bringing crosses and holy war to Times Square. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Dave. You lived in New York City 20 years and visited Times Square only once. Smart move. I am the king of Coney Island because that's where I give tours, and that's where I live now. I lived in New York City all my life, Bella. 41 years. Luis Mejia, buenvenidos. Yes, the Village. Yeah, the Village is great. The Village. Oh my God, there's so many great places here in New York. You live behind a red light district in Amsterdam, and it is predictable almost. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Dutch. Good to see you. Good to see you, Phyllis. Yes, you enjoy not spending all kinds of time in Times Square. Me too. Your least favorite New Year's Eve was the one you did in Times Square. I could imagine. I could imagine. Yeah, you know, yeah, Times Square. That's right, John McCall. Times Square! You can't wait. Oh, awesome, Matt. Come on down to New York. We're going to have some fun. Biking and walking up the West Side Path. Absolutely one of the best views in the city along the West Side Highway there. Yes, more Village streams would be nice. I will do more Village streams. I love the Village. Lots of history over there. Yes, so many bodies. Yes, indeed. We visited all 5 boroughs, much more than Times Square. That's good, Paul. Thank you so much for getting out of Manhattan. Never understood the obsession with Times Square. I know, Kentucky Fry. I know. This is what differentiates you guys from all the other people who watch this stuff. Is you guys get it that we don't have to be in Times Square every day, and that's what I appreciate. We don't have to be in Times Square every day. Once a month, maybe once every other month. Is enough. I'm happy to see more streamers actually showing the midnight moment. It's probably one of the more exciting things that happens in Times Square, but it only happens for literally 4 minutes, every night. Dumbo is lovely in the summer, and Dumbo is amazing in the Christmas time. There's a Christmas tree in Dumbo that we will see in a few weeks or a few days. I would love to live stream from the Museum of the Native American, but there's a really bad cell phone signal in there, so I'll try to live stream in there again, but there's really a bad cell phone signal inside that building, unfortunately. I rent in Coney Island, Alex. I rent. Pietro, tanti saluti, Italy. Buongiorno. Good to see you, Paris. Paris Salamiron. Good to see you. Even the hot dog carts are better 5 blocks away from here. Yes, they are. You watch other streams and you're wondering why was the Brooklyn Bridge not so popular in the 90s? That's a great question. Simply, tourists just didn't want to walk over the bridge back in the 90s. It was tourism in the 90s was a lot different than tourism now. Tourism in the 90s, maybe 30 million people visited New York. By up to 2019, 67 million people visited the 5 boroughs of New York City. And now the Brooklyn Bridge is always in the top 5, so... Beautiful likes in Midtown this time of year. Yes, indeed, John. Yes, indeed. I will do a recording. If I can't do a live stream in there, I'll do a recorded video inside the Museum of the Native American. Absolutely. You miss going to the Fulton Fish Market? Well, Fulton Fish Market is no longer in existence. That moved up to the Bronx, to Mott Haven in the Bronx in a climate controlled building. But I miss the old Fulton Fish Market too. Get that smell of fish down here in the South Street Seaport area. It was wonderful. Seeing men at work at 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know, I used to work right here in this brown building here. This is 55 Water Street. And yeah, you know, in the 90s, I used to go over there and used to smell the fish every morning. Yes, he did, Woven Metal. Yes, he did. That's a little heavy to be dropping that on the live stream right now. A little too heavy. We don't want a bummer. You know, we don't want a bummer kind of talk about war and stuff like that. Used to hang out with your friends in Pratt. Pratt is a fun place to go to nowadays. Time to visit the Bull. Good luck to all. All right. I'm just gonna hang out here and just answer questions and talk to you guys. I gotta wait the 40 minutes here. I did a lot of walking around already and biking this morning, so let's watch the helicopters land. Lived in Clinton Hill area, Brooklyn for 25 years. Awesome. Good to see you, Edward James. Welcome. As the helicopters land. Good to see you there, Louise Poppy, Kia Ora Louise. Everyone follow Louise Poppy. She's a great live streamer in New Zealand. Almost forgot where you're from, Louise. Good to see you. How early do I start my tours? 9 o'clock in the morning, Alex. 9 o'clock in the morning. Is a High Line decorated for Christmas? No, it's not, Diana. Only near Hudson Yards it's decorated. The High Line doesn't do decorations per se, but this year might be different, so I'll find out for you. Good day there, Edward James. You're more than welcome. Welcome to the show. I almost forgot where everyone follow Louise Poppy. Great live streamer from New Zealand. Look at that. My mind broke again. You feel like the 90s era was more vibrant. Yes, it was. Bella Rose, I have to say, as a person who lived the 90s, who got to experience New York City in the 90s, it was much more vibrant in the 90s than it is today. It's you know, New York, I hate to say, has become a little bit too sanitary in the last 20 years. In the 90s, it was still a little rough edge to it. And there are some parts of the city that are a little rough. But can I take my guests on a helicopter tour? That I do not work with those companies, Deb. I only do walking tours and bicycle tours. But I took you guys here on YouTube on a helicopter tour already. Look up the video, flying over the greatest city in the world. And we took a helicopter flight with my legs dangling out the side of the helicopter. It was pretty amazing. Privyet, privyet, good to see you. And good to see you there. Norman Blake, will they decorate a Little Island? Maybe, Norman. They might decorate Little Island, but I'm not sure. 7:30 in the morning in New Zealand right now? Maybe. We still have, how many minutes here to our boat? How many minutes to our ferry here? Let's see here. We have 207 watching. See, they got bored when I was just talking. 37 minutes to the Bay Ridge boat there. 37 minutes to the Bay Ridge boat. But here we are, Pier 11. Check out these amazing cloud formations here along Pier 11. I have spent many of my days right here on Pier 11. You know, kind of a sad fact. In the days after September 11th, my subway that I used to take here, the R train, the yellow line, that was out of service because it was destroyed by the collapse of the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center. And they set up a temporary ferry service that dropped me off right here at Pier 11. So I've been using this pier for Pier 11 for 20 years now, which is kind of amazing. The more tourists, the less locals, less authenticity. I have to agree. There it is, 7:30 in the morning on Tuesday. So good morning, New Zealand. Good morning. Annie Jean, we will do a live stream from the Cloisters in the coming weeks. We are definitely going to go up to the Cloisters and check out Fort Tryon Park. So get ready for that. And they let me live stream in the Cloisters, amazingly enough. They let me live stream in there. You cannot live stream in the Metropolitan Museum of Art, but you can live stream in the Cloisters. They never give you a problem live streaming there. So stay tuned, kids. Stay tuned. Fort Tryon Park is very beautiful. Yeah, they have the medieval festival up there at Fort Tryon Park. That's another thing I want to live stream for you guys. I think that will be fun, 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 fun. Many New Yorkers hide in their buildings so you don't see as much as tourists. They could be, some of them are. Good to see you, Victoria. Do I find the New York City subway interesting to explore? Absolutely. I don't recommend exploring abandoned stations because that's illegal, but they do open up the City Hall station once a year to go exploring around. Let's see here. I'm glad you found me too, Pat. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Hidden camera and hat we're streaming there. Maybe. Good to see you there. Triangular, or Tangi. Good to see you, Tangi. Welcome. New York leads all the United States in helping the homeless. Absolutely, yes. Woven metal, yes. Dutch, what inspired me to start doing my live streams? Well, Ralph Rosa, I was one of the first people to live stream here in New York City 6 years ago. And as a tour guide, it helps me keep my brain fresh. So for me, I could show you beautiful scenes of New York like this and just kind of just talk about it. And that's what keeps me live streaming. That's what started me live streaming. So at first I did live streams where I didn't talk and I didn't show my face. But then over the years, I started evolving this into kind of mini tours and experiences. We have been to the Transit Museum. Check out my replays, Pat. We did do the Transit Museum about 2 years ago. A lot of people don't know it's illegal to honk your horn. Yes, it is, Bella Rose. Yes, it is. Dutch, if you start back the Mermaid Parade, yes, I will. War Deer. I was, in 2019, I was the official live stream for the Mermaid Parade. Check out the replay. It's about 3 hours of the Mermaid Parade that I have on this very YouTube channel. And there's the link. Thank you so much, CB Earth Day. Thank you so much for the link there, flying over the greatest city. That's our helicopter live stream there. Would it be appropriate to say Donka? Well, I don't know that word, but Donkashens. Can I tour Coney Island? Milton, Coney Island's my second home. We're in Coney Island every Sunday to watch the polar bears swim. And we have rode the brand new Phoenix in Coney Island, so get ready. My live stream experiences helped me with my regular tour guiding gig? Yes, it has, Kentucky. Yes, it has. Keeps my brain fresh. Yes, it does. Happy seagulls indeed. But yeah, check out the Transit Museum video. We literally toured the entire museum. And I try to do a live stream there. I worked with some of the people who run the museum, and yeah. But there you go, trip to the Transit Museum. There you go. Brian Davis, thank you so much for the link. There's the link for the trip to the Transit Museum. I try to do a live stream there, but you cannot get service down there, even if you're on employee Wi-Fi. So I did a pre-recorded video. But there's a Transit Museum video, and I'll probably visit the Transit Museum again in the very near future. So, yeah, I got my own room. I got my own secret room in Coney Island. I do. Yesterday we live streamed from the Coney Island Freak Bar, so you know, it was pretty cool. So I'm always down there, and I know all the cool people. You come down there, and you can meet all my sword-swallowing, fire-breathing friends. Good to see you there, Sarge. Doing great. I toured over the Manhattan and the Brooklyn Bridge, and Manhattan and the Brooklyn Bridge this morning. I rode a bike over those two bridges. Oh, it was a fun stream last night, Sunshine After the Rain. A lot of you guys have been requesting that. Seems like many New York museums discourage streams to keep the bandwidth. Well, no, Annie Jean, it's more the structure. The structure disrupts the cell phone signal, so it's more of the structure that kind of eliminates the ability to live stream. Is it a lake or an ocean? It's a tidal estuary. It's a harbor and a river. Good to see you, D. Paul's vlog. Welcome. Paula wants to live in an apartment on Furman Street. Me too. Over there in Brooklyn Heights. Brooklyn has so much, don't recognize it when you come over the bridge. Oh, New York does change a lot. I have been inside the tunnel, inside Court Street at Atlantic Avenue. Bob Diamond, who was trying to bring trolleys back to Brooklyn, he used to give tours underground there, and I took that a couple of times. Obviously, it was way before the days of live streaming. That was back in 2002, 2003, but it was an amazing tour to see underneath Atlantic Avenue. We're not on Pier 17, we're on Pier 11, Pier 11 Wall Street. Is there a seagull? I think those are some flying birds in front of us that are called seagulls, yes. But as we impatiently wait for the ferry, helicopters taking off and landing all around us. Yeah, exactly, Kentucky Fried. Yes, cell phones didn't work back then. I had a flip phone when I did that tour of the Atlantic Street Tunnel. It has salt water and fresh water in it. I've never lost my mojo. No, Louise Poppy. Louise knows. I've been doing the same thing for the last 6 years. I've been doing the same nonsense for the last 3 years. So, but yes. So I've been. If these live streams are a little bit different than other people's live streams, it's because I've been doing this for so long. I do have a bit of an angle and a bit of a thing. I'm so frank. Thank you so much. Yes, Louise Poppy did invent a word. Yes, she did. And I know you love it, Louise. Everyone follow Louise Poppy. She needs some more subscribers. She does some fantabulous live streams out there in New Zealand. Yeah, you see ferries underneath the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, I've been crossing underneath that bridge for centuries. That's right. As I impatiently wait for my ferry, 30 more minutes. Bloody hell. 30 more minutes until my ferry arrives. So it's just me and the seagulls hanging out right now. But we're on Pier 11 Wall Street. Pier 17 is just down the way over there at the South Street Seaport. You know, since we have 30 freaking minutes, let's walk down to the waiver tree and then we'll walk back. Many films have been made where I am. Absolutely. Yes, Simon. Good to see you. I won't change, Diana Lee. I won't change. If I change, my wife will probably divorce me. But it is an ancient spot. Yes, this is old Dutch New York here. This is old Dutch New York. And if you figure out how the Dutch get around, it's quite easy to get around Lower Manhattan. I mean, I get around Lower Manhattan not realizing what streets I'm on half of the time. Yes, Annie Jean, when they were doing survey work for the Brooklyn Bridge, John Roebling and his son Washington Roebling were doing survey work at Fulton Ferry Landing. And a ferry boat was coming into dock. And as the ferry boat came into dock, John Roebling, his foot fell through a broken wooden plank in the pier. John Roebling's foot then became stuck, wedged in the pier. The ferry boat came in and crushed his foot. John Roebling was a hydropathist. He believed that water cured everything. Against the wishes of his son Washington, fresh from the Civil War, he's like, Dad, you got to amputate your foot. You got to die of gangrene. He's like, no, water will cure me. And then he proceeds to cure himself by drinking mineral water and pouring ice cold water on his opened wound. So then his son Washington Roebling is assumed all the responsibilities of building the Brooklyn Bridge. And at the time, Washington Roebling was just 32 years of age. What is this? What is that gorgeous building next to the green one? Well, I don't know the name. This is 77, right? Is that 7? No, 77's back there. I forget the name of this one. This is 55 Water Street. And I forget. These are all basically addresses. So we're going to see Angel. We have lots of buildings. And we have this Wall Street building down here. Oh, Edward, I could talk about the Brooklyn Bridge for 3 hours, man. That is my job. That is my job, is to take people over the Brooklyn Bridge. And I tell this story 4 days a week. But yes, a half hour is an eternity in the live stream time. So. We have a firehouse just behind me there. It's not a massive firehouse, but it's a firehouse. We girls need a frank man like you by our side. Well, that's why I'm married. Oh, absolutely. Yes, Annie Jean. I know everything about the bridge. To the right of me, the older one. Yes, this older one here, this building here is becoming apartments. It used to be a commercial building. But we're going to get the ferry, Andrew. We're going to get the ferry. We just got to kill like 25 minutes right now. But this building here, I don't know the name of this building. I think it's just the address. But I'll show it to you anyway. But this building right here, this old, I believe this building's from the 20s. And this used to all be office space, but now it is becoming apartments. More people live in Lower Manhattan today below Chambers Street than before September 11th, 2001. But got some retail downstairs and apartments up there. Yeah, got about 20 more minutes till the ferry arrives. Buenvenidos from the Canary Islands. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, Sally. Good to see a Toronto guy. Welcome. Well, let's kill some time. Let's walk down the coast here, because now, since we have some time to kill, it is time to talk about the Leaning Tower of New York. We're approaching Maiden Lane. This green building here is 180 Maiden Lane. You're more than welcome there, Donna Lynn. Where are we going? Sarge check. We're going to hop on the ferry in a little bit. Just got to kill some time. Yes, it is time to show you guys the Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan. It's my favorite story to tell as of late here in New York City. Is there a way to get to the very top of the Brooklyn Bridge? No, Victoria. You got to climb the cables, and climbing the cables is a felony. Good to see Indiana Tones out there in Staten Island. That's right. Check out my photos on my Flickr page. That's right, Deb. Thank you so much. All right. So right here, under construction, yes, the FDR is overhead. Right here above me, this is 161 Maiden Lane. It's cold, Lawrence. 161 Maiden Lane. Now, when they did the foundation for this building here, they took away they de-watered the foundation a little bit too fast. So because they de-watered the foundation a little bit too fast, the foundation settled unevenly. Thanks for watching me for the first time. I'm glad you're enjoying. Follow me on Instagram, Pat. But because they de-watered the foundation a little bit too fast, this building leans about 3 feet to the north. So 3 feet to the right-hand side, this building leans. And they had an idea to basically weigh down the curtain wall so they could bring the building back to the upright position. That did not work. So now the building is leaning, and the construction has been halted for the last 2.5 years. So because of that, all of the investors, all of the people that have bought apartments in the building have all pulled out. And Indiana Tones, you're correct. It is a result of a non-union work there. It won't collapse, but we'll see what happens. They might tear it down. They might tear it down in the next coming years. Well, let's get to the top of Pier 15 here. Let's get to the top of Pier 15, and let me show you the leaning of the building. And then we'll make our way back to Pier 11. Now, the same company that did the foundation work for this building here in New York did the foundation work for the Millennium Tower in San Francisco. And that's another leaning building. Mike, yes, these ships are part of the South Street Seaport Museum. Yeah, they're probably going to pull it down, Louise. All right. Woo! Can you see it? Can you see it leaning to the right? And it's completely unoccupied. Nobody lives in there. It's not finished. Last winter, we had a fairly rough winter. So all the exposed floors got covered in like 5 feet of snow. And this was, no, it's leaning to the north or to the right of the screen. But 161 Maiden Lane, Indiana. 161 Maiden Lane. But it's leaning 3 feet to the north, and their idea was to create a heavier curtain wall on the left side of the building that we're looking at it right now, on the left side of the building, they were going to create a heavier curtain wall to bring the building back up to level. And it didn't work. And then their money, nobody lost money, and no city or federal money has gone into the construction of this building, unlike the Millennium Tower. So during last winter, to you, all the buildings are leaning, yeah, kind of. But during last winter, you know, all the exposed floors got about 5 feet of snow. And, you know, the kind of the crazy thing is that they just finished all the electrical work and all the plumbing work. So all that electrical and all that plumbing work has to be redone. But there is our leaning tower of Lower Manhattan. It has a crazy story to it. All the investors have left. It's a ghost building right now. And I would never live in that building. But anyway. Across the way here, we have our beautiful Wavertree, this beautiful 3-masted ship. Was built in 1885 out in Liverpool. And we guesstimate that this boat circumnavigated the entire globe at least 3 times. So 3 feet, Tapio, 3 feet. 3 feet. Yeah, thoughts on all the pencil-thin buildings going up. A lot of these buildings are very uninspired and boring, Bella, so I don't like them. A lot of these buildings are very uninspired, they're boring, they're kind of dull, and we deserve better for New York City. Good to see you, Shay, out there in San Francisco. I left my heart in San Francisco. Yeah. All right, I think that's my boat across the river. Good to see you, John, out there in London. London calling. And there you go, Fang. You did such a good job with the transit. Oh, really? Awesome, Fang. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you enjoyed my transit museum tour. More exciting adventures to come. But this is all the South Street Seaport Museum across the way over there. The new Pier 17 right over there. You could have lunch up on the roof of that and also go ice skating on the roof of that. That's right, Kentucky Fried. What's in Pier 17? It's a high-end shopping mall and restaurants. Exactly, Annie Jean, yes. A lot of the billionaires rarely visit their apartments. It's kind of sad. But let's make our way back to Pier 11. Let's make our way back. Yeah, ice skating on the roof, Sunshine After the Rain. It's pretty amazing. I love these old schooners too. You know, check out the replay. We did ride in a tugboat. We rode in a wooden tugboat from the 1930s. And that was a lot of fun, courtesy of the South Street Seaport Museum. Hello, Dylan, out there in the Netherlands. Welcome. I had 2 ladies from the Netherlands on my tour this morning. I had a mother and a daughter this morning. Yeah, I think Pier 17 was under construction in 2013 there, Darren. Might have been under reconstruction. The Beast was fun this summer. Had to ride in a tugboat with a big M on it as a kid. Awesome. Tugboats are fun. You love the tugboat ride there, RoboJax. Awesome. And the wine list, please. I don't know the wine list. Gotta look it up online. No doubt the wine list is very delicious and very good. You could actually eat in one of these little segregated pods here, over here at Industry Kitchen. Well, let's make our way over to Pier 11 again, because I think my ferry boat is coming in. Yeah, tugboat Dutchie. It was kind of amazing, right? We were on a tugboat, and we had a wonderful view of the Statue of Liberty, New York Harbor, Brooklyn Bridge. It was amazing. We got to do that again when they start it up again in the summertime. Good to see you, Gus. I'm going to try to be on the top deck, Gus. It's really cold out here, but we'll try. Good to see you, Nathan. Look at this. Isn't this neat? Now, Industry Kitchen has a fantastic beer selection, but their burgers are kind of crap. But luckily, I didn't pay for it. I had a tour pay for it for me. Tug us back to Coney. I'll try. I'll try to tug back the submarine there. They did do a great job at restoring the boat, absolutely. All right. Somebody pointing at a puddle and somebody says, it's piss. No, it just snowed, you moron. And actually, we could see snow off in the distance coming from the clouds. Yeah, the W.O. Decker, Donnelly. And Saj Tech with a $2 super chat. Saj Tech, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much for the Brooke Biscotti Fund. And I cannot wait for the ferry to be going to Coney. That's going to happen, I think, at the end of the month. And I might be invited, because I am a member of the community, I might be invited to the inaugural run of the new ferry. So stay tuned, because we might be some of the first people to ride the Coney Island ferry. And plus I live at the west end of Coney Island, so it's actually really great for me. Really convenient for me to ride the ferry to the west end. It's not taking you guys to the amusement district. It takes you out to a park called Kaiser Park. As I should be, that's right. Oh, absolutely, Annie Jean, yes. Now, New York does benefit quite a bit from it being historically, lots of historic monuments here in New York. Well, let's get back to Pier 11. Yes, I am. I was born in Brooklyn. Got family in Coney. Did I grow up there? I grew up in Bay Ridge. Brooklyn. But now I live in the west end of Coney Island in a place called Seagate. So now I'm temporarily living in Seagate as there's construction going on in my apartment building. So I'm wintering in Coney this winter. But I have a lot of friends who live in Coney. And I do work with the Coney Island Museum. So I do things for the Coney Island Museum and the Circus Sideshow. So yeah, I have a lot. I practically live. Coney Island is practically my second home, and that was definitely my second home because I am wintering in Coney this winter. Oh, we're catching the spring mallards. Awesome, Lisa. Hopefully we get to see some. Let's see. Is this going to be my ferry coming on in here? So I think it might be. Let's see. We're catching the boat to Bay Ridge. And it's not going to be crowded because it's the middle of the day. So let's see here. We want the Bay Ridge boat. Perfect. 12 minutes. 12 minutes till we catch our Bay Ridge boat. Perfect timing. Just 12 more minutes. And we could go back to Bay Ridge. December 10th is Jim. Really? Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to check that out there, Kentucky Fry. Thank you so much there, CB Earthy, for the kind words. Let's see. Let's wait here in the line just in case. Because something tells me this might be my boat and they might be running early. But let's see. Yeah, I love the Muppets. I'm a big fan of the Muppet Show. So we're going to go to the last stop, Bay Ridge. Make sure my mask is on because you got to wear a mask even if you're in the upper deck gotta wear a mask when you're on the NYC ferry. Oh, this might be the last stop here. Let's see. Yeah, all that for $275. Oh yeah, this might be the last stop here. Might be the last stop. Any news on the Coney Island ferry? It's going to open up at the end of the month. Everything is on course to open up at the end of the month. Good to see you, ABX girl. Welcome. This is finishing its run here. And yes. So we're gonna wait a few more minutes here for our Bay Ridge ferry. So let's get some more views here of Brooklyn Bridge here. Got some wonderful views right now because the sun is coming in and out. You're up late again getting your workout in. Nice. So look at that view. Wow. A little bit of sunshine coming on through. Got a tugboat making its way south along the East River, and looks like Williamsburg is in the sun right now. That's nice. And I think that's my ferry, currently docked at the Fulton Ferry landing over there. I think that's my boat across the way. Amazing view indeed, Toronto guy. Amazing view indeed. Bello! Yes, indeed. But let's not talk about the virus, ladies and gentlemen. There's enough news about the virus. No need to talk about it on this live stream. It actually has no relevancy to the live stream. So, and look, oh, the spring mallard is departing Pier 11. The spring mallard is departing Pier 11. There you go. The names of some of the ships were named by New York City school children. So, here we go with this question again. What is the meaning behind the word Dutchmaz? So that's my internet name. That's my internet name. So New York was founded by the Dutch, and my nickname in high school was Maz. So Dutch Maz. That's how you get my name here on the internet. Don't like to use my real name. Legend says that Al Smith and his father crossed the Brooklyn Bridge the day it was opened. I heard that one too. So starting out on the right-hand side, we have the Brooklyn Bridge. Then the blue bridge is the Manhattan Bridge. And then the gray bridge off in the distance is the Williamsburg Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge opened up on May 24th, 1883. The Williamsburg Bridge, the gray bridge off in the distance, that was opened up in 1903. And then the blue bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, that was completed in December 1909. And Maz means like more. More. It's like I had like a little bit of a secret language in high school, so it means more. But that's right. BMW, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg. They're looking at it right there. East River, not really a river, but a tidal estuary that separates Manhattan Island from Manhattan Island from Long Island. And something tells me that boat making its way across is our ferry. So we're looking at it making its way across now. Beautiful bridges indeed. But it's an honest question. It's okay, yeah. Everyone asks that question from time to time. I got to put that in the Nightbot thing, so Nightbot could throw it up every few minutes. But New York City is an archipelago. It's a city of bridges. And that's what makes New York so amazing. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. As we approach 300 viewers, hit that like button. Let me know you care. We only have 157 likes. Let's get up to 200 likes. Ah, the ferry's called the Bay Hopper. Is that the boat coming now, Lisa? What's an awful waste of space? I don't know what you're referring to, Phyllis. What's a waste of space? I would like to know. Ah, one of your old school friends, his real name is Maz. There you go, Photo Life. Can you take the ferry to New Jersey? Andrew, yes you can. You can take the Waterway Ferry. Ah, okay, so we got the Bay Hopper coming. Do they ever replace the flags on the Brooklyn Bridge? All the time there, Bella Rose, all the time. They're always repairing those flags because, you know, they get torn up in the wind and everything. And you can see the current of the river. So there you go. Yes, I will be live streaming the Diker Heights lights and Bay Ridge starting next week, Blondie. We're going to be hanging out with Crazy Coney Island Kid, and we're going to see the lights, the holiday lights in style in his holiday Queen family truckster adorning over 3,000 LED lights. So we're going to see the holiday lights in style in the Queen family truckster. Because a little bit of hydrofoil action now. We're up to 165 likes. Let's get up to 200. Means we have 306 people watching. There's the Bay Hopper right there. As predicted, we're going to ride the Bay Hopper, and I see that is a Bay Ridge bound boat. Good to see you there, CD. And thank you so much, CB Earth Day. Yeah, the current is very strong. The current is very strong, and I'm the best tour guide. Thank you so much, Michelle. Many 5-star TripAdvisor reviews will agree with you. But all right, it looks like our ferry is here. This is our Bay Ridge bound Southern Brooklyn boat. It is time to ride the ferry. And I'm going to ride on the top. I'm going to freeze my ass just to give you guys views. It's time for Dutch to freeze his binoculars off. So here we go, guys. Hey, watch out, Mr. Roebling. That's right. Brilliant view indeed, Diana Lee. It is time to ride the ferry and explore New York Harbor. Now we're going to ride. Which bridge is more expensive? Well, they're all free. You don't have to pay to ride over them. But probably the Manhattan Bridge was the most expensive to upkeep because it moves around so much over the course of a few hours. Moves quite a bit every time a subway train travels over the bridge.
This is a South Brooklyn ferry to Bay Ridge.
Yay!
Pier 6.
I'll take it. Thanks, man. All right, on the bridge we go. on the ferry we go. You guys see there, S Fields. You just tuned in just in time. We're going to explore the harbor now and ride the ferry back to Bay Ridge. Let's do it. Why so calm? No people around? Yeah, very few people around right now. I will not be alone on this ferry, though. Now, let's do it. Yay! Hello, good afternoon. Ooh, nice and warm in here. Ooh, it's so nice and warm in here. Oh my God. All right, back into the cold. Back into the cold. Here we go, guys. I'll probably be the only one upstairs. All right. So the Statue of Liberty will be on this side of the boat here. So we're going to go onto this side of the boat here. All right, this is going to be cold. Let me get my gloves. Let me get my gloves ready. Oh boy. No, I'm going to stay up here, Sarge. If I warm myself up, I'm only teasing myself. All right. There's one person up here who's going to freeze with me. Good to see you, misdemeanor. Good morning. Get ready to get some views here. This is Wall Street right here. And then this beautiful building from the 20s. Right here. You forget why they changed the name from New Amsterdam to New York. Well, England occupied New Amsterdam in 1664. We were New Amsterdam from 1624 to 1664. And then after that, we became New York. I am very dedicated to my audience. That's right. Working off the Turkey Day goodies. Awesome, ABX girl. Would I please sing Let It Go, Let It Go. The best part of your day. You're more than welcome, Shanta. Good to see you. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. Normally I do not work on Mondays, but had to fill in for a co-worker. More than welcome, Edward. You prefer Gotham? Me too, Kentucky. I like Gotham myself. Amanda, please stop talking about that horrible tragedy that happened in Wisconsin, please. So when did the Bay Ridge lights go up? Right now. We're going to be visiting the Bay Ridge lights in next week. Oh, I love the name of this. I love the name of this ferry here. It's called the City Fishy. It's called the City Fishy. Look at that. It's the City Fishy. It's the City Fishy. Yes. I love it. That's a name for a ferry. One of these NYC ferries is named Lunchbox. That's another one of my favorite ferry names. As we get to depart here on the Bay Hopper. There we go. Engines have reversed. You ready for Dyker Heights, Pat? Me too. We're going to see the Dyker Heights lights in the Queen Family Holiday Truckster, adorned in over 3,000 LED lights. It will be piloted by our good friend, Crazy Coney Island Kid. Yes, the New York City children named the ferries. This one here is called Flyer. Bip, bip, bip. There's the Flyer. And there we go. We are leaving Manhattan Island now. Hey, you should put 3,000 LED lights on your sub. You want to warm up, hey. Good to see you, Flex Stream. Where's Action Kid? I don't know. You're going to have to ask him on his stream there, Flex Stream.
Pier 6.
I've only been Flex Stream. I've only been live streaming for 6 years, man. So I don't know why you're asking about Action Kid on my stream, but he's another live streamer, yes. There we go. Got some snow falling out of the clouds right over there. As we get going into the wind. I've got to keep my mask on to keep me warm. Next stop, Brooklyn Bridge Park, Pier 6. More excited for a ferry ride than you should be. Hey, it's fun. It's New York. Yeah, S Fields. I have no idea. S Fields. It's for attention. It's attention seeking. Groovy Grandma. Good to see you. Very chipper out here, Stefan. Very chipper out here. So there we go. We're leaving Manhattan. Say goodbye to the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm going to see that tomorrow morning. It is cold, Shaky Dave. It is cold. I'm freezing my ass off out here. So Statue of Liberty off in the distance over there as we pass Governor's Island. And our next stop is going to be Pier 6, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Pier 6, Brooklyn Bridge Park is at Atlantic Avenue here in Brooklyn. We are moving fast. It's a wonderful hydrofoil catamaran. And it does look beautiful, misdemeanor. It does look beautiful. We got a very long-ass winter ahead. Yes, we do. Hear those engines revving up indeed, Paul. You see her, right? You see her. Now she's behind. She's behind Governor's Isle. Wow, look at that view right there. That's pretty cool. There you go. Sky is amazing. Yeah, I know. There's no antique ship pooping along. No. 42 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind blowing out of the northwest at 42 miles an hour, so nice and cold. Mind the icicles. I know. I'm forming icicles. I'll show you what I look like. I'm bundled up now, kids. I'm bundled up now. Outside in the free. It was snowing again. It's snowing again. That was fast. This is Pier 6, Brooklyn Bridge Park. Good to see you, Jaden. Schnotzicles, yes. Schnotzicles. So this is Brooklyn Bridge Park. See Invisible Man, Shaky Dave. That's right. Yeah, you know, Feng, it's very annoying when people decide to ask about other people. It's even more annoying when people DM you and say that you're copying people. I don't know how I can copy people when I'm doing this stuff most of the time for the first time. And also, I've been live streaming for 6 freaking years. So I don't know what to say. But, you know, people want to talk about other live streamers, you know. Eventually, they'll probably go into the bathroom and they get to, you know. Anyway. You just have to laugh. You just have to laugh. But I was literally one of the first live streamers here in New York City. 6 years ago. You could go back on this YouTube channel, and I was one of the first live streamers on YouTube here in New York City. And so you can find live streams of mine here on my YouTube channel that are 4 years old. So when people say that I'm copying other people, I don't know how I can copy other people because I've been doing this for so long. So, and when people mention other live streamers, clearly they need attention and they don't understand how this stuff works. So there you go. Oh, thank you so much. I know, Kentucky Fried. Time does fly when you're having fun. Like I said the other day, it's like talking about another party down the hall, exactly. So anyway, I try to be unique. All right, we're pulling out of Pier number 6, Brooklyn Bridge Park. My content's phenomenal. Roadrunner, you're more than welcome.
Red Hook is next.
We're going to Red Hook, the Atlantic Basin right now. Our ship is going to do a 360. We got the all clear here. We're going to do a little pirouette now. This is pretty cool. We're going to spin around here. Exactly, Sarge. We can see the Brooklyn Towers right there. Tallest building in Brooklyn right there. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. No, it's not a competition with the other live streamers, no. Not at all. But I don't like it when other people like to, you know, they say I'm copying other people. I get that all the time as of late. And, you know, yeah, I've been posting videos for 15 years. Isn't that crazy? I've been making videos before there was YouTube. I used to be on public access TV. So, Annie Jean, we're at the end of Atlantic Avenue. Now we're going to go to the Atlantic Basin in Red Hook. And it's snowing again. Wait, there goes the wind. I won't, CD, I won't. Yes, it goes all the way up to Riverdale in the Bronx. Ferry. And it is snowing again. Shout out to PBS, yes. It is bad manners, absolutely, Groovy Grandma. That's right, us. Thank you so much there, Zoe. New subscriber out there in Canada. Good to see you from Pay out there in Canada. Thanks for enjoying my content. The Waste of Space, the Leaning Tower. Yes, Phyllis. Phyllis, you might be delayed a little bit in the chat there. Yeah, no snow. Can you see the snow? Thank you so much, Paulette. I'm glad you enjoy. The ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel right there. If you saw the movie Men in Black, this is where we hide all of our aliens from around the universe. I am a real New York YouTuber. That's right. I was born here, baby. Yeah, don't get me. Annie Jean, Boogie Bob understands live stream etiquette, so I do like his channel and I like Boogie Bob. Boogie Bob's a nice guy. Boogie Bob's a nice guy. Ash Kid's a great guy. New York City Walking Show is a great guy. Yeah, Paula, you know, there's one channel in particular that I will not mention where they keep on saying I'm copying him, and I don't know how I'm copying him when half of the time I'm going to places beforehand. You can see snow right over there, guys. Look at this. Can you see the snow? Look at the snow. Look at the snow falling from that cloud. How crazy is that, guys? I love Men in Black. Weirdos. No, I'm not going to name them and shame them, Dave, because any kind of publicity is any publicity. So I don't publicize the people who are jerks. If you take screenshots, tweet them at me at Dutch Maz, and I will retweet you. Thank you so much there, Mircy. Good to see you there. Bowser's in town. Do you still have the Mushroom Princess? Rolo, good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you, Gus. There is a New York City Tour Guide Union. Yes, there is. It's called the Guides Association of New York City. You're more than welcome, Gus, for braving the elements. We're not going too fast right now, so... Ooh, Statue of Liberty right there coming into the shot. Statue of Liberty right there. Yes, I am a member of the Guides Association of New York for the last 8 years. And I do have a license. I have been a licensed New York City tour guide for the last 9 years. Yeah, snowing in New York City. Yeah, late Saturday. Yeah, Jade, it was crazy. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. Luckily, we're not going too fast. So now we're entering the Atlantic Basin. This is where a lot of the materials and goods from Europe make their way into the interior of the United States. Once the Erie Canal opens up, a lot of the manufactured goods from New York City and from the rest of the world pass through the Atlantic Basin and make their way through the Erie Canal to the rest of the country. And yes, Governor's Island is open year-round now. You love Survive Band, awesome. Yes, oh, glamping. Glamping is not open in Governor's Island. Glamping will resume in May, when it gets warm again. When it gets warm again. Yeah, Nicole, I don't know, Nicole. Oh my God, my nose is running like crazy. It is fairly cold out here. Right, learning something new? Yeah. Oh my God, yeah, I can't wait for it to be Christmas too. Did I ever go live outside of New York? In New Jersey? I love doing this for you guys. As a tour guide, it keeps my brain fresh. Oh yeah, Annie G, we are getting some federal money. Got some party boats over here. The Clipper City is parked over here right now. I did not know they parked the Clipper City over here. The Clipper City is this blue ship here. It's a lovely two-masted ship. Do they have a ferry to Suffolk County? I don't think they do, Mr. Meaner. Oh, Clipper City is here. So now this area of Red Hook, this is called the Atlantic Basin, and this is where we have our Formula E racing. Formula E, the E racing here. It's a very weird Formula E racing. Keep the new in New Zealand. Absolutely, Louise. I've been out of the country a few times, and Sri Lanka is a fantastic country there, Edward. My wife is from Sri Lanka, so I visited there a couple of times, and I love visiting Sri Lanka. Netherlands. I love the Netherlands. Do you see the big grayish building in Red Hook? Well, it's a big grayish building over here. Good to see a Griff out there in Vancouver, Canada. Yeah, hybrid, completely electric version of Formula One. It happens right here. Here's where the track is. It's literally right here. I never said that Action Kid is copying me, Flex Stream. Did I say that Action Kid is copying me? I didn't say he was copying me. Because he doesn't copy me. Let me make that crystal clear. I know sometimes you people in Florida may not understand this stuff, but... And he has 3,000 subscribers because he puts up like 5 videos a day, so... Exactly, Joseph. Thank you. Each video is from a different perspective. There you go. But I never said that Action Kid is copying me. I've just been doing this for the longest. I don't get problems from Action Kid's viewers. I get problems from other people's viewers, but I'm not going to mention those people. G. Batiste, good to see you out there in Ohio. Welcome. Yeah, Brian, they don't read the rules. You know how it goes. Statue of Liberty. Great view of the Statue of Liberty. Okay, there you go, Sarge. Thank you so much. Big fan of both. Awesome. Like I said, I think Action Kid's a great live streamer, so there you go. My mods will do away with you with the quickness if you get disrespectful. Simple as that. All right, we're going to do another 360 here.
FOR PEACEFUL next.
What is something you really want to do for my next live stream? I don't know, browser. I don't know. We went turkey hunting in Staten Island, so that was kind of fun. But I don't know what I'm going to do next. Metalhead, good to see you. Awesome. Can't wait to be back in the city. Metalhead, we cannot wait for you to be back in the city. The Brooklyn Tower, right over there. Tallest building in Brooklyn, off in the distance. Dutch is the most interactive. Thank you so much. Yes. A 3-hour tour. That's right. Free to laugh now. Good to see you. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's vlog is different and unique. Exactly. Big cheers for the mods. Yeah, we don't deal with no riffraff here. I'm looking for some sledding. Victoria, Flex Stream, he writes what? He writes different nonsense. Yes, I've noticed that, Victoria. I've noticed that. Exactly, Gus. Thank you so much. It's bad live stream etiquette. I don't skate on ice. The Lighthouse Museum of Staten Island would be cool, Norman. That would be pretty cool. Can't wait to come back in April. Yeah. Yeah, the cold air is kind of hard on the lungs. You need to find some new walking. Lawrence. Yes. Need to find some new walking indeed. Well, we got to go out to Flushing Meadows Corona Park soon. And then we're going to hit up all the winter lantern festivals. So lots of stuff to be seen here in New York City in the coming weeks. But remember that these aren't just necessarily walks. These are experiences. So your blue you got. But I don't do ice skating though. Yeah, a little old wooden yacht over there. The City Clipper. Or the Clipper City. Ooh, it's cold. Yeah, who was hunting who though, right? Yeah. All right, as we go now. This is to be the coldest part of the whole ride right here. Here comes the coldest part of the ride. Best tour guide ever. Buy the book. Thank you so much. Bloody hell, it's cold out here. I don't know what I'm doing yet for New Year's, Sunshine After the Rain, but you'll find out in time. But we're going to see some holiday lights and then some. Get ready, kids. Yes, Pan Am used to have Clipper names. Yes, indeed. I miss Pan Am. There it is. The Statue of Liberty. 351 feet 1 inch is the full height of the Statue of Liberty. Get 2 pennies together. That is how thick her skin is. The 7 points on the crown are for the 7 seas and 7 continents of the world. Yes, last year was the Rebel Radio Countdown. Hopefully we'll do something a little bit more fun. Oh, absolutely, Merci. I have to agree. Stunning view indeed. On the 18th of December, Norwegian tall cruise. Really? That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. Stunning view indeed. We have our billionaire's yacht parked in front of the statue right now. That yacht is owned by a Russian oligarch who's worth $51 billion. Good to see you there, Gigi. I'm excited about the Brooklyn Tower also. Yes, it was a gift from France. Yes, it was. Give me your tired, your weak, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. New York Harbor, baby. New York Harbor. Be careful with the emojis. You get up to 3 emojis per comment. It is cold. Luckily, we're not going full speed. we're kind of leisurely traveling. Oh, we're right in front of the statue now. Right in front of the statue. Here we go, guys. There she is. Liberty enlightening the world is her official name. The torch you see is a torch of enlightenment, a torch of democracy. The torch she has is made of copper, clad in 24-karat gold leaf. And the original torch is on Liberty Island, just behind the Statue of Liberty. Thanks for appreciating the content there, Joseph. More live streams to come. What a view indeed. But there she is. And Siddharth Shakhar with a 400. I do not know what that is, but I think that's some Indian money there. But thank you so much for the 400. I don't know what it is, but thank you so much for the 400 super chat. Siddharth Shakhar, thank you so much for the 400. 400 rupees. Thank you so much for the 400 rupee super chat. Indian rupees. There we go. I forgot what the name of the Indian money is. Indian. Thank you so much for the 400 Indian rupees. Much appreciated. More exciting live streams from New York City to come. Good to see you, John Lore. Wonderful views of Manhattan now. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful view of Manhattan. One Vanderbilt completely in the sun. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I freeze for you, the viewer. And the statue is of freedom, liberty enlightening the world. She is of democracy. She is to celebrate our democracy here in the United States. As we pass south of Red Hook now. Wonderful views here. Downtown Brooklyn coming into view. And there's the Brooklyn Tower. The tallest building in Brooklyn at 1,099 feet tall. In front of our IKEA in Red Hook. The Red Hook IKEA there. And I would love to live in the Brooklyn Tower. If anyone wants to give me an apartment in the Brooklyn Tower, let me know. So, misdemeanor, we're on an iPhone 12 Pro. iPhone 12 Pro. Yes, you really could see that building lean from an angle. Yes, you can, Chris. You might be a little bit further behind there in the chat. We're now on the ferry, making our way. It smells wonderful, Steph. It smells like the ocean. As soon as I hit the lotto, it's mine, John. That's right. Wow, look at this sky here, everyone. Wow. We have some snow coming from the clouds. Some light snow showers passing through the city. It definitely smells better than it did in the past, I have to agree. We have a tugboat in front of us. There you go. Making our way to, as we make our way towards Sunset Park right now. Dan Elite, that's why I'm on every day. I cannot wait for the next blizzard also. I will be out in the next blizzard, guaranteed. Oh, we're coming really close to this tugboat now. Wow, this is cool. Lots of harbor action happening here. But I have so. No, it's snow. It was snowing earlier. It was snowing earlier on the live stream. It's snow. It is cold enough. Check out that tugboat, looking good. I got the top deck to myself. Good to see you there, Stuart. Welcome. Yeah, I got to get me some coffee and donuts. Whoa, now the boat's rocking. If the boats are rocking, don't come a knocking. Uh-oh. I think we're at I think we are going to pull in. I think we're going to pull in. And there's a link to the tugboat ride. We took a tugboat ride. And Jaden, we had snow earlier on the stream, man. We had a very wet snow, but it was still snowing nonetheless. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. It is freaking freezing out here. What a fun ride indeed. Matthew, I'm going to have to do the conversion when I get home. The quickest way to get around New York is by far the ferry. Yes, indeed. Woo! It is cold. Motion in the ocean, baby. All right, we're coming into Sunset Park, 58th Street. The Arkham City Hospital, where the Joker went crazy. Not really, this is the Brooklyn Army Terminal. But when Elvis Presley was deployed to war, he left this building right here. Yeah, Arkham Asylum right here. Brooklyn Army Terminal. Me too. I hope Eric Adams expands the ferry system also. It's really a great system to get around. Staten Island, right over there. Yes, according to Google, $5.36. Yes, Elvis has left the building, but not that building. That was a term created in Nashville. Good to see you, Sheldine Jordan. This is a very highly subsidized ferry ride. All right, coming on into dock. It's a very big building. Lots of light industrial. Good to see ya. All right, coming on into dock. A little bit of a current there, taking the boat off to the right-hand side here. You can see the arches they use in the movie off in the distance. Good to see you, British Greg. Happy Monday. Good afternoon. And it is cold. Nope. I am getting off at the 69th Street Pier, which is just on the other side of this lovely facility right over there. That is the Owl's Head Water Reclamation Plant.
This is Sunset Park, PAT.
John Lowe with a $5 action. Oh, Edward James with a €5 super chat. Cheers, Edward. Thank you so much for the £5. And Ben Gamen, good to see you from Southern California. Exactly, John. Have to agree. If money was no option, would I own a car? No. No, I would not. I would get a nice electric bike with a very long range on it. Not a big car fan. Don't like driving. I have only driven a car twice my entire life in New York City, and one of those times was to help a friend move back from Manhattan to Brooklyn. Give me an electric Vespa any day. I would live stream that all the time. So 400 rupees is $5.38. All the $5 club, everyone. For all those super chats there, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thanks for paying for the ferry ride. And now we're going to do our final stop. Final stop coming up next. 68th Street Pier. Here in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Transit for 35 years, driving that bus. Thermal onesie, no. No, no, no. Yeah, I drive Sim. Groovy Grandma's got it. All right, our last views of Manhattan here from a boat. Hey. Dock is filled. Wow, a lot of people taking their car in. You're a good driver there, Mr. Meaner. Awesome. Wait, there's the wind. Holy crap. All right. Way, into the wind we go. Bloody hell. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to get back home to my crappy apartment that's under construction. I know there's heat there. My streaming is outstanding. Mike Kim, the best is yet to come. Bloody hell, it's cold out here. Right, sorry, you didn't live in Staten Island, you would have a car. Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate that. Bloody hell. View of the city is pretty, though. We came from all the way over there, Lower Manhattan. Now we're here. Some 13 or about 10 miles south of Lower Manhattan. Bloody hell. Holy cow. Yeah, it's going to warm up a little bit this week, but not much. I think today's the coldest day of the week, though. Been driving 58 years, never had a claim against you. That's good. I'm gonna knock on wood, Edward. It's a long ride. It's about the same time as the train, John, but it's much more visual, as you see. for the stream, so I'm doing this for you guys. There you have it. Look at that beautiful shot of Lower Manhattan. Wow. Beautiful view of the skyline right there. Let's zoom in a little bit more here. There you go. Look at that. Wow. Empire State Building, 1 Vanderbilt, 432 Park Avenue, 1 World Trade Center, all in the shot there. Wow. Even the cheese grater building getting some love up to the right-hand side of the screen. And Tom Constantine with a $5 super chat. Tom Constantine, thank you so much for the $5. Much appreciated. Yeah, it's not for tourists. Exactly, it's not for tourists, just so you know. One last view, Statue of Liberty. Off in that direction over there. And there's a statue. There's the statue right there. Hear that on the subway. Yes, I have to agree. Love this. Bonjour Paris, bonjour France, bonjour, bienvenue. Welcome to the $5 Club, Tom, and everyone who's donated $5. Much appreciated. Now we're getting some close-up views here of Staten Island. I'm glad you love it, Misdemeanor. We're coming on into our final stop, the 69th Street Pier. John McCall, I'm a tour guide. It's my job. If you ever come on one of my tours, these tours are very simple. My tours are very similar to my live streams. Wepa. All right, we're going to come on in. We're coming on in. Once I dock here. Yeah, I know they did their first story in Diker Heights Lights. I know, I saw that, John. Very excited about it. We'll be out there in it. We'll be out there in it, so looking very much forward to it. Shout out to Greg Mocker from Channel 11, a friend of the channel. All right, I gotta get going here. So let me put on my bag. And wow, you can see how much the boat's moving around. I gotta be careful here. All right, let's get downstairs. Summer ferry rides are so much better than winter ferry rides. All right. Wait, this boat is moving around so much right now, guys. Holy cow. All right. Woo! Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Oh my God. It is so nice and warm in here. Oh. All right, waiting on into dock. Yeah, Atlantic winter, it's cold, baby.
This is Bay Ridge, our last stop. Have a great
day. Yay, have a good day. The sign is saying, don't sit on the armrests. Who has to be dumb enough to sit on one of these armrests here? You must be a real moron to have to sit on the armrests. All right, we made it. Thank you so much, man. Have a great day. All right. Oh, absolutely, John. Please feel free to message me on Instagram, and we could do a tour. My specialties are the Brooklyn Bridge, Central Park, and Coney Island. All right. We've made it back to Bay Ridge. Let's keep going. Let's walk all the way down to the Verizon Narrows Bridge. Let's walk Bay Ridge. We haven't done this in a while because I'm not living here. Terra firma. That's right, baby. I can take off this mask here that's beginning to freeze on my mouth. Ah, okay, I can breathe. Bay Ridge, baby. We are back. It looks like high tide right now, too. High tide. And let's get one last view Look at Lower Manhattan, guys. It is really pretty. Really pretty view of Lower Manhattan. Let's get one last shot of Manhattan here before we go. There you go. One last shot. We came from all the way down there. And now we are here. So Kentucky Fried Tofu, it depends on what we do. My tours are anywhere from $25 a person all the way up to $135 a person. It all depends on what we do. More people in the group, the cheaper it is per person, though. So, but there you have it. There is your New York City. Ooh, it is gorgeous and it's very windy, so let's continue to... I'm looking right into the wind here, so let's start walking with the wind here. Brooklyn Bella, good to see you, Brooklyn Bella. I hope you're staying warm. Thank you so much there. John McCall, you're more than welcome. A question, what do flat earthers and globe earthers have in common? They both live on a flat earth? No, they both live on a round globe. If we could all agree that the moon is a disc, then it has to be round, am I right? It has to be a sphere. But what do I know? Didn't Copernicus figure this out 3,000 years ago? Anyway, it's the reason why I drink at night. Great view indeed, Penelope. Let's get going. Let's walk all the way down to this bridge here. I'll have to check if the blue house is ready. You know what, Jim? That's a good idea. So you know what? Jim has now convinced me. We're going to walk, instead of walking along the waterfront, we're going to go through Bay Ridge now. So let's go through Bay Ridge. And let's see if the houses are ready for decorations here. So let's start walking through the Bay Ridge Christmas homes here. And no doubt I'll be sheltered by the wind with all the homes out here. The sounds have the wind has increased. Yes, because we're walking right into the wind. We do need some blue houses in our lives. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Jim. We'll go on a little tour here. I'll show you where, let's first go to where Tommy was whacked in Goodfellas. How about that? Let's go see where Tommy was whacked in Goodfellas. Nothing like a Bay Ridge Christmas, indeed. You're feeling fantastic of New York sightseeing. Awesome. Awesome, Mike. Ooh, it's cold out here. Oh, I'm going to get some coffee and some donuts. It's going to be fantastic. Yay, my old neighborhood. Yay. All right. That's right, Edward. That's right, Edward James. It's okay, Annie James. New York is big. Yeah, John Travolta's bench by the Verizon Bridge. Nicole, we're not going to see that today, but I have shown that in the past. What kind of donuts? Chocolate glazed. Good to see you there, Mo. Hope you're doing well. We have literally been all over New York now. We started in Lower Manhattan, and now we're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Interesting news about Jack. Are you talking about Jack Dorsey? I don't know. I haven't heard it. Why does John Travolta have a bench? Because he used the bench in the movie Saturday Night Fever, and he talks about people who are supposedly buried in the cement work for the Verizon Bridge, which is not true. I love this garden too. This is the Narrows Botanical Garden. Wow, did something happen with Jack Dorsey? That's funny. The kids club of Twitter hopefully beginning to implode. I have no love lost for Twitter. No love lost at all. Why was you censored? Maybe because you used too many emojis, Katie. The Nightbot does not like too many emojis. Oh, Jack Dorsey is no longer CEO. Good. Oh, he stepped down as CEO an hour ago. Good. No, I have hand gloves, but I have better gloves at my house that I ordered on Amazon. But that's why I'm in Bay Ridge right now. Ooh, check out the koi fish. Check out the koi fish. Williams Photography, good to see you. Let's zoom in on this. There's some koi fish down here that we could just barely see now. And keep the koi here. Amazingly enough, the koi fish survive here through the winter. Damn it. They went hiding. The koi fish went hiding. Oh well. The Narrows Botanical Garden. I know, they're looking for food. Yeah, new blood for Twitter, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, fun fact, there was a death threat sent to me on a semi-private Periscope / Twitter message group, and Twitter did nothing about it. You were looking into the questions at the tour guide exam, and yeah, you got to know your stuff. You got to know your stuff. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Katie. I'm so sorry. Yeah, MK. Yeah, when I got death threats sent to me, a lot of people turned their backs on me and then told me to just ignore it. It was kind of amazing. But, you know, the Periscope people cared more about fake numbers than actual real numbers. Well, good to see you, Norm. And good to see you there. What is that there? RC3D in TCAC. Good to see you. It was awful, but hey, you know. That's why there's no love lost between me and Twitter. MK, I love New York City, so that's how I remembered all the tour guide questions. I love New York City, so I know quite a bit. Oh, Bay Ridge Boulevard was your home once, nice. So right now we are approaching, I believe, 72nd Street. Let me see here. I'll tell you right now. We're on Shore Road. Good to see you, Paul. We're on Shore Road and... Oh, Pat Waters with a $5 super chat. Oh, you love the channel? Awesome. I will get some hot coffee. Pat, thank you so much for joining the $5 club. So right now we're crossing 72nd Street and we're going south along Shore Road. But I trust my mods in whatever they do, so I don't think any of my mods are overstepping their bounds, but the Nightbot may be getting you also, so be careful. Welcome home. Yeah, thank you so much, Pat. Thank you so much for the $5. And Myrna Bergen with a $5 Canadian super chat. Myrna, thank you so much for the $5 Canadian. Thank you everyone for joining the $5 club. I'm gonna get some coffee with that money. I'm gonna get some coffee. Juliana, good to see you. Be careful with those emojis. Norman, thank you so much for taking your Vitajex. It's good to see you, Lizzie K. Yeah, it's all right, misdemeanor. It's all right. It's all right, guys. But yeah, we got a lot of people watching. Slowly but surely, we're getting those numbers up. Up coffee and donuts, indeed. Yeah, Nightbot does not like repetitious comments. Yes. Yes, Annie Jane, yes. All right. Oh, it's cold. Gotta keep moving, baby. Good to see you, Jack. I know I deserve more, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I want a smart audience because an educated viewer is my favorite viewer. Just like Sims. Good to see you, Helen. Welcome. Got me on the Google map. Awesome. Guten Tag, Germany. Good to see you, Tom. Guten Tag, Germany. Now we're walking Bay Ridge. I guess this is still my neighborhood because I'm paying rent out here. Good to see you, Lucy. You played The Sims for years. Nice. SYMS. Sims was a department store where their trademark was an educated customer is our favorite customer. Dunkin' Donuts, British grade, Dunkin' Donuts. Cold day for a cold beer, indeed. Yes, beautiful day for a cold beer. Good to see you, Joseph. No, there's no chestnut there. Yeah, Cy Sims. Now you're talking nice, man. Showing your age. Only people who remember those commercials remember Cy Sims. All right. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much there, Mircy. Yes, a good viewer is an educated viewer. Yes, Deming. Helen, bom tarde Brazil. All right, gotcha. That's right. Yes, Annie G, we're going to be passing the gingerbread house. We will be. I will show you the gingerbread house. I will show you the gingerbread house. But first, I'm going to show you where Tommy gets whacked in Goodfellas. Tommy thought he was going to get made, but he had to kill Billy Bats. Do I remember Robert Hall? No, I do not. That's before my time. I've heard of it, but I don't remember it. Wasn't around. It depends on how, well, Edward, I think educated is like, you know, if you pay attention to what's happening on the stream and no stupid comments. Yes, Tommy D. Simone. He had to kill Billy Bats. He couldn't swallow his pride. So he got whacked. That and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, Robert Hall was a clothing store, yeah. Like I said, I've heard of it, but I never... Like, I've heard of bow hacks and Corvettes and all that. Never shopped at those places. It was before my time. Right, it happens. Like anything in life, sometimes you got to swallow your pride. And Tommy D. Simone did not swallow his pride. Are people arguing to the other mods? Don't argue to the other mods. If you argue with the other mods, then you will be permanently banned. So, MK with a 149 super chat. MK, thank you so much for the 149. Thank you so much for the super sticker. If you're also coming in here with a different username and you've done something in the past that got you banned, especially if I banned you, there's always a reason. So just to go really quickly over it, you know, nothing, you know, I do not tolerate racism. I do not tolerate sexism or classism. I do not tolerate a lot of this kind of stuff that people like to sometimes perpetrate in the comments. Misogynistic jokes are not funny in my book, and that will most likely get you banned. But also, my streams are not a place for you to start out your comedy. I know a lot of people, it's their thing to always tell jokes and stuff like that. Not here. Not here. I don't tolerate that, especially on replays. If you're leaving a dumb comment on a replay, I probably will delete it. So, just, you know, food for thought, guys. These live streams are about the experience we have collectively as a community And yeah. How many steps do I take on these walks? Probably around 10,000. Bruda Ribio. Bom tarde, Brasil. All right, let's cross 79th Street here. So yeah, thanks for the heads up. There you go. But now we're going to go into the beautiful neighborhood of Bay Ridge. My rules are not hard to adhere to. And, you know, I try to keep these live streams fun, and but more importantly, welcoming to everyone. So that's why I don't tolerate a lot of stuff on my stream, even on replays. Every now and then, some people want to like leave stupid comments on replays in the comments. They get deleted. If you think you got to just throw around jokes, especially when they're mildly misogynistic or racist, you got to get deleted. If you're coming in here with a different name and you've been banned in the past, you probably did one of those things. And if you're going to come in here, start arguing with the other moderators, you're probably going to get banned. So I run a tight ship because I want to be able to read all the comments. So there you go. All right. As we approach 80th Street, here's the house where Tommy gets whacked in Goodfellas. Tommy should have swallowed his pride. That's right, Annie Jean. But here it is. And I'm going to prove, because let's so here is where Tommy gets whacked. It's a very nice neighborhood, Mary. There it is. Here's where Tommy gets whacked in Goodfellas. Right here. How cool is that? One of the best neighborhoods to live in all of New York City. There you go. And Diana Lee with a £5 super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the coffee and donuts fund. And thank you so much for joining the £5 club. I never saw Goodfellas. It's a good movie, Eddie Jean. It's a little violent. Get the kiddies out of the room. Yeah, nice Mustang, right? All right, let's keep going. Now, right around the corner from where Tommy gets whacked is going to be the house that they use in the movie, in the TV show Blue Bloods. Police Commissioner Reagan lived right around the corner. Will they ever get unbanned? William, no. If you're banned once, you're banned permanently. Because I've been doing this for a while. Whenever I unban people, they tend to go back and going back into their old ways. So I have learned from experience, once you're banned, it's permanent. Once you're banned, it's permanent. And there is no coming back. But thank you so much, dear Diana Lee. As I walk up and over the hill. And that's right, until the channel owner unbans them. And I don't unban people because I've been bit. I've been bit in the behind in the past before. Ooh, have some Christmas lights over here. Nice little display here. It's a nice little display. But now we're going to go to the main bottle. I am very thirsty, Mercy. I am very thirsty. The air is very dry here in New York City right now. Reminds you of old St. Louis, yeah. Beautiful homes around here. But yes, I am very thirsty right now. Look down Narrows. Let's walk right over here. William, she's asking if it's your first time chatting in one of my live streams. That's right, yes. Yeah, I'll get a drink near C. It's all good. I'm almost back to my house. And once I get home, I have a nice cold, probably an ice cold beer in my refrigerator because I haven't opened my fridge in about 2 weeks. So I have an ice cold beer in my fridge when I get home. This house here usually decorates really nice. And oh yeah, they got the decorations up, but I do not see the lights. And the Believe house is up. The Believe house is up. Right across the street here. And I live in this neighborhood, Zoe. Currently for the winter, I am spending the winter in Coney Island because my apartment is under construction right now. So I'm spending the winter in Coney. Oh, they still have some pumpkin displays here. Yeah, the Macy's house. And then I see Jim's gonna like this, Jim. Check it out. We got some candy canes here. How much is rent for a one bedroom? $860 a month. I live in a rent controlled apartment. That's for Jim. Got some candy canes. Oh yeah, Louise, you stayed in Bay Ridge. It was pretty nice. Right now I'm staying at I'm subletting a friend's house in Seagate. I live with a nice, not as many as you, Jim, no. But it is my apartment. My name is on the lease. We're near the Narrows. We're near the Narrows right now, where the bridge, where the Verizon is the Narrows. Well, we have a lot of Halloween displays still up here. Oh, this is going to be a nice... That's right, Esfield. So yeah, we're on Narrows Avenue. We just passed Narrows Avenue. This tree's going to look beautiful. That has lights all over it, but then right next door is these Halloween displays. I prefer to live in a place that's not under construction. This tree here is covered with lights. Gotta love rent controlled, indeed. Yeah, MK is gonna be beautiful. All right, this house has lights on it too. We got a lot of lights here. Exactly, I'm a snowbird, I go to Coney Island. This front here has lights. Got some beautiful homes here. That's right, Jim. They got one more day in December. So now we're coming up to Annie G, and I'm very well aware where the gingerbread house is. I always tend to show it on the live streams. Yeah, MK, it's pretty nice. All right. Oh, yes. Look at this, guys. We have the battle homes are definitely ready here. So let's get an up close look here. So this tree, these all 4 trees here have lights on them. They have lights on them. And then let's see, this house, yep, this house has trees. This house has lights on the trees. If you look close, you can see the lights. So this house here is usually lit up in all white. And then across the street is the blue house, is the infamous blue house. And it looks like all the lights here. You got the icicles on the trees. And there's a big snowflake up in the tree over there. And look at all, can you see all these lights here? Look, all the lights. This house here is just ridiculous. So it looks like our Bay Ridge battle homes are ready to go. And we're gonna be here in just a few days. Give it another week. And we'll start touring around with Crazy Coney Island Kid. I know they lit up their cabbage. But we'll be here to see the battle homes. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great seeing it all lit up. Who lives here mostly? People do, Mike. Bay Ridge is a very integrated community, so there's many different types of people who live here. But people who have money, people, you know, got lots of lawyers and doctors and dentists. Bienvenue, Nebul, bienvenue. Yeah, the blue house is gonna be amazing. And then, oh, I don't see any, there's usually decorations here, but they don't have any decorations here. All right, we got our house across the street. They got lights on their homes. That's gonna be great. Let's see what we see here. Any single ones? No, man, no, I don't know about single ones there, Esfield. They really don't know, the kids really don't know what a live stream is. It's funny, they ask me if it's a radio show. It is a radio show, guys. Yes, there's a home on Pelham Bay Parkway that's usually very over-the-top decorated. Ooh, let's say hello to the Grinch. The Grinch is out riding his motorcycle. There's some other homes up the block here that have lights on the homes. I got to be careful because I'm right by Fort Hamilton High School and all the kids are getting let out, so I don't want to be swamped with high school kids asking stupid questions. But here's the Grinch. Let's say hello to the Grinch. Wow. Grinch is all done up in lights. Hello there, Angel. Ah, here's the Grinch. And this house behind the Grinch is lit up. The kids have found me. Let me keep moving. The kids are beginning to scream towards the camera. And then school is letting out here at Fort Hamilton High School, so I'm going to cross the street here. But we're going to see all these homes in a week, all lit up. As high school kids love cameras and have no idea what live streams are, I don't want to hear no stupid questions, so I'm just going to avoid all the little mistakes that are called children. But here's Colonial Road here. I'm going to cross Colonial Road. There's another house over there that's decorated. Absolutely, Jim. I have to agree. All right. No, they're not. High school kids don't tend to be incurious. They tend to be disruptive to the live stream. Yeah, Bay Ridge can afford kids, yes. But this house here, ooh, got the nice little lollipops here. This house here is ready to go. All right, the final 10 block, ugly babies, Groovy Grandma, ugly babies, ugly baby. All right. Yeah, school buses do. School buses if you drive, indeed. All right. The last 10 blocks of our live stream is now upon us. Oh, it got a little lending library here. That's cool. I'm gonna walk straight down. Gotta walk straight down Colonial here to 95th Street. Lots of pumpkins still out. Wow. A lot of people still have pumpkins out here. But it's going to be fun walking around all these Christmas homes soon. Looking very much forward to it. The Christmas season is officially upon us. Pumpkins froze to your deck. Nice. See how quiet it is here in Bay Ridge compared to... Oh yeah, back in the old days, you would definitely take your stuff. Many different nationalities. Will I be walking or driving? S Fields, both. Both. So here we got some lights on this house. Very nice. Oh, thank you so much there, MK. Yeah, I've been doing this 6, this will be year number 6, MK. So yeah, I've been doing this for 6 years. Kind of crazy. No big traffic jams around here, no. It's a very much a residential neighborhood. So nice and calm and relaxing out here. As we have kids kicking a box here. So let me make sure I keep the camera off the kids. Right down the block here in the movie Out for Justice. This is where they threw a dog out of a car window. And Steven Seagal picks up the dog and names the dog Guracho. All right, some stupid kids throwing around a box up the block here. I doubt you could hear them because the microphones are rather directional. But we're gonna keep the camera off them and keep on moving, more importantly. They're making their way up 86th Street, and I'm continuing south along Colonial. And yes, he names the dog Guracho. He gets a 6-pack of seltzer, and he names the dog Guracho. We've heard enough, exactly. Maybe they're kickboxing Cyber Monday, who knows? Who knows? The kids are certainly annoying, and we want to stay far away from them. Good to see you, Jim, out there in Toronto, Canada. We've been through quite a lot now. We've started in Lower Manhattan. We saw the Christmas trees of the South Street Seaport and Wall Street, the Stock Exchange tree. And then we took the ferry. We took the ferry over here to Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. And now we're in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. And we're gonna make my way back almost to where I have an empty apartment that is currently under construction. I get to go home and get annoyed by my building management. But I have one ice cold beer in my fridge that I'm gonna down the minute I get upstairs. I'm gonna down that beer. Ooh, more candy canes. Yay. Merry and bright. Love it. I think we lost a degree. It was 42 degrees. Now it's 41 degrees. Across the street here is the home with all the inflatables. I look, they do not have any inflatables out now. Oh my God, Pat, I love this neighborhood too. If my house was not under construction, I would be still here in Bay Ridge. But it is, I tried to live with construction in my apartment for about 26 months. The pandemic did not help anything. And so I had to finally give in and find a temporary place to live. Good to see you, Ivana. Had to find a temporary place to live. So now I'm living in Seagate and Coney Island for the winter. I will look it up, Kentucky. Yes, I will. Maybe, we'll see how many inflatables we get this year. Well, John, we just walked past the Grinch, and he is already on his scooter. Awesome, Pat. Come on back to New York. Yes. Annie Jean, yes, at the Chelsea Hotel, yes. They're living with asbestos removal for many, many years. Not fun. Not fun at all. I'm in Brooklyn right now, Oliver John. I'm in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn right now. Approaching 91st Street. Yeah, you're watching the chat, John. Wow, you guys got a 3-hour stream today. Arjan, good to see you. Y'all got a 3-hour stream today out of me. So this wall right here, this is called Visitation Academy. And this is a nun's monastery. Behind the wall is a beautiful garden with a little pond, and it's quite beautiful on the other side of that wall. I like to call this building the nunnery, because this is where they train nuns. Quack, quack. 3 hours of joy indeed, RoboJax. I know, it's his shop. Looks like an art space. Yeah, it's where they create nuns. Almost done. I'm almost done. You may ask to join, I feel ya. Yeah, the wall itself is quite ugly. But on the other side of the wall, it's quite beautiful. Like a hatchery. Yeah, exactly. But it's the nunnery. Doing some construction over here, so we'll walk around that. There you go, Monastery Square, 1855. Can the nuns? Yes, they can still run and watch streams, absolutely. Will we ever go to Mermaid Spa in Seagate? Maybe, probably not, Myrna. We're not official residents of Seagate. We're just like kind of subletting a half a house. So I think you got to be a member to go to that spa. Where are the shops on this street? You got to go up to 3rd Avenue. And we're going to pass by 3rd Avenue in a moment here, because we got to cut across to 4th Avenue. And that's where all the main shopping thoroughfares are. And we got another super chat here. We have Calopian with a $5 super chat. Thanks for another great tour. You're more than welcome. Thank you so much for the $5 super chats. I'm actually, John Laura, I'm currently trying to get access to the lighthouse. I know some people who are friends of the family who used to run the lighthouse. So I am trying to get some access for the lighthouse out in Coney. But Calopian, thank you so much for joining the $5 club. What's the rent like? It depends on what kind of building you live in and how big or how small it is. It's a wide range. All right. Yeah, I'm trying, John. It would be awesome. But it feels nice live streaming a neighborhood. I'm not allowed to live stream inside of Seagate. No photography allowed within the gates of Seagate. So I have to leave Seagate in order to live stream, which is a little annoying. But there's lots of shady people who live in Seagate, I have to admit. Lots of shady people with a little bit too much money. So I got to be a little careful when I walk around there. I've already been asked a few times, do you live here? And then when I tell them I'm subletting, they give me a weird look. But the folks who run Seagate know I am in the clear, but the neighbors, some of them don't like it. What's Diker Park like? It's really nice. Absolutely, Dave, me too. I like my apartment and I miss it. So I'm gonna go up there right now and get all upset that I can't live in it. Yeah. Now, lots of paranoid people who live up there. They are, I have to admit. Yeah, I won't tell them anything. No. All right. Coming up to our final couple of blocks here on our walk. Still walking. Am I getting tired? No. I sat down on the ferry. I sat down at Pier 11 Wall Street while waiting for my ferry. So I'm good. What's the best Puerto Rican dish? Pernil. Pernil is my favorite. Yeah, Goodfellas mostly live in Bay Ridge? Maybe. Only in the movie. Only in the movie. I could totally go for something to drink right now, though. I could really go for some water. And I'm fixing to use the restroom. So, Queens, baby, hells yeah. My phone counts my steps, Jim. And fun fact, when I'm working, especially when I do walking tours, I average around 30,000 steps a day. So between working and doing the live streams, it's around 30,000 steps a day. There are some places available for rent. Like this place is available. Yeah, Diker Heights used to be big with the mob back in the day. Yes, it used to be. Is it legal to park? Yes, of course it's legal to park cars on the side of the road here. Yeah, there's parking allowed here. Parking is allowed here. Almost there. Almost to my empty apartment. To my sad, empty apartment where no work has been getting done. Good to see you there, Ange. I am not happy with my building management. They're kind of dragging their feet about getting my apartment finished. But they're paying for me to live in Seagate while I don't pay rent. So they better get work. They better get chopping on the work there. I will drink some water. And I'm not going to show the apartment. No, I'm not going to show the location of my apartment. There have been too many people who have come by my house already wanting to say hello. Yeah, not paying rent's nice. And living in a half a house across the street from the beach is even better. I live in a lovely place. I'm actually getting the best sleep I've had in years. In probably 2 years. I'm probably getting the best sleep I've had. Yeah, it's a good walking tour, right, Louise? A fun walking tour. Fun walking tour on a boat. Ooh, we have a military aircraft. Everybody, look, we have a military aircraft flying over. Let's take a look at it. It's a military aircraft, everyone. Look at that. Wow. There's a military aircraft right there. How cool is that? What is that there? A C-49 or something like that? C-130 transport. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Pretty cool. As people stare at me with the gimbal. So let's cross the street weirdly to throw them off. Where's the base? I have no idea. So I'm coming from Lower Manhattan. I've come here to Bay Ridge. I have some packages I have to pick up here and mail I have to send out. So let's finish this little walk we have done here. Yeah, it's about 15 miles, Jim. Always see something different in New York, absolutely. Yeah, maybe upstate New York or New Jersey. Maybe for an air show, maybe some paratroopers, who knows? You never know. All right. Our final block is now upon us. Gotta hang out in my house for a little bit. Gotta drink my beer. And then it's off to Coney Island. Some more traveling for me. My day is not over yet. Oh, there you go, Annie Jean. Well, good to see you, Ange. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Bay Ridge. Just finishing up our 3-hour live stream today. I could taste that cold beer already, and Nightbot's not playing around today. I kind of miss apartment buildings. We don't have apartment buildings. Low-level housing. Time for a cold one indeed. It's gonna be wonderful. Having a beer. Ange, we got snow on the live stream, Ange. It was snowing fat flakes downtown. Mike Kim, there are no Walmarts in the 5 boroughs. The closest Walmart is in Newark, New Jersey. We only have Targets. Yeah, they get Landos anywhere. Indeed, misdemeanor. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you don't want snow? It's coming, baby. It's coming. Got snow on the ground in upstate New York, Dave. Nice. Make sure the heat is on and nice and toasty. Yeah, Target is a bit nicer. Target for all you upper class people. But if you're finding this live stream for the first time and you find it interesting, find it a little bit different than your other live stream fare, maybe consider giving me a subscription. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you have hit the notification bell, because I never know when I'm going to go on next. We'll be on tomorrow, probably around the same time, probably around 12:30. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do tomorrow. But we've made it. We've made it to Bay Ridge. Yay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It certainly has been fun walking all around New York Harbor and Lower Manhattan with you guys. And no beer store, Brian. I have beers up in my refrigerator. So that's what I'm going to do. from Bay Ridge here in Brooklyn, New York City. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. And good night. If you yell, by the way, folks, if you yell at the live stream, you get me to make a crazy face like this. All right, guys. Have a great New York day when you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish the moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 12:30 or around. I don't know. Depends on lunch. Bye, kids. Bye-bye, kids. Have a great day, guys. See y'all tomorrow. Much love indeed. Bye-bye, guys.